put up. Won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, wow, 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 wow. Lift it up.
Hey y'all, I just wanted to get Saint up here to say hey because he look a mess. I ain't gonna lie, he need to go to the groomer. He looks a mess, but he was over here climbing up on top of me and all of that. So I was like, well, I guess you won't come on here and say hey. So Saint says hi to everyone. Saint, say hey to your uncles and aunties and all your cousins that's watching. Let them know that you are here and you are the man of this house. This one though. For now. But now I just wanted to get Saint up here and say hey to y'all. Say hey, y'all. Y'all, Saint got out the cage today when I was at work. And girl, he pooped in my doggone living room. Girl, I was so mad. I need a trainer. I need somebody to train him. Train him, Lord. Train him. Hush. Train him, Lord. Get him up. Get the urination up out of him, Lord. Jesus, please, in your name. Get it out of him, Lord. He don't know what's wrong with him. Get him out of here, Lord. Get the urination and the defecation up out of this dog right quick, Lord. Please, I don't ask you for a lot. Get it out of him, Lord. Get it. Y'all think that worked? Saint, did it work? Did it work? Yeah. All right, we'll see. All right, get down. I don't think it worked, girl. Y'all know how Saint is, you know. He a little slow, you know. Saint really is a clear dog, but I raised him as a Negro. So it's difficult, you know, sometimes. But I feel like with prayer, all things are possible. And yes, I believe we can get through it. But what's up, y'all? Girl, you gonna sit right here. What's up, y'all? Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Y'all, I found this old Ed dress. I had went to Mardi Gras years ago, girl. Years ago. And I spent like $250 on this Ed dress, girl. And I had went in the back of my class and I said, now, why would I hold on to this? Probably because it cost me $200 and some dollars when I ain't had no money. So tonight is giving Ed Hardy. Y'all remember Ed Hardy? They had the hats and all of that. Anyways, how y'all doing, everybody? I hope I don't sweat in this. Girl, when I came home and seen Saint had done left 4 gifts for me. First of all, I was like, how did he get out? That was the first question. Then when I seen the gifts that was left for me, he almost got evicted. Let's just say that. Saint was almost out on the street. He was about to become a stray overnight. Do you hear me? A stray. Invader, look, this, let me gag you, fat. I couldn't afford it either. That's probably why I held on to it so long. Girl, I had put my little coins on the side, girl. I had put my little coins on the side for my little Ed Hardy dress, you know, back then, you know, when you go to Mardi Gras, you got to have something new on. And if you don't have something new, because everybody going to be judging you, you got to be, you know. One day I'm going to get up here and show y'all my old Mardi Gras pictures, girl. I had a purple one, and I don't know where the purple one at, but I had the purple one and a green one, girl. But anyway, how's everybody doing? Hey, Jeremiah, my boo-boo. Hey, Ray. Hey, everybody. Wait, Ray got a defense. Ray's your defense lawyer, Saint. Hold on. She said, in his defense, 2024 been wild for everybody. You know what? You're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. You know, a lot of times I may not want to agree, but when you're right, you are right. And I always stand on the side of right. So, Saint, your Auntie Ray done saved you for now. Anyways, yes, Tish, got to be fresh for Mardi Gras. Girl, what is you saying? Please. Hey, Grandma. She says, leave my grandfur baby alone. Grandma loves you. See, you got people advocating for you. Where was y'all antennas when I had to come over here and pick it up? Where was y'all antennas? Where was y'all antennas when I came in and he greeted me at the door and immediately my spidey senses tingled and I said, what? How you get out? And then he looking at me like, what you mean? And girl, I opened the door and the first thing I saw, see, he's so little, you can't smell it. You know what I'm saying? But the first thing I saw was 4 gifts and it was after Christmas. I said, throw the whole dog away. I started to send him over there by Krishan. That's at that point, I was about to call Krishan and tell her, come get him. Yeah, was going to do that. But then I thought about it. I said, that's my son. I love my son. I can't do that to my son. Like, why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I decided to let him stay and he's here for now. But all these aunts, uncles, aunties, parents, and nanans, I need y'all antennas around here when he leave gifts again, okay? Matter of fact, do y'all want to babysit? That'll help me out too. But anyway, Tina said that's cruelty. It is. That's why I had to pull back the thought. Because see, when I thought about it, you know, I had to pull it back. Look at Jeremiah talking about, Jeremiah is crazy. Talking about in your Toya voice, he all I got. Because that's all I got, you know, nigga. And it's just me and Saint. So since it's me and Saint, that's all I got. So I'm going to have to just go ahead on and bite the bullet. Because that's all I got. I mean, nigga, they done went to LA. So I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I mean, I got a man, but I don't really care about him. I really wish it was just me and Nate, but since Nate gone, it's just me and Saint. So yeah, I gotta make sure that he all right, you know, because that's all I got, you know. You're right, he all I got. You are absolutely right, Jeremiah. He is all I got. Look, they want to babysit. They saying ship him down. Yes, they are. Look, Grandma, thank you for the super chat talking about drop him off. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Child, they want you shipped all around the world saying like you a package. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I'm here for it. I'm just playing, y'all. I be looking for my baby. Bad enough he be by his gammy girl about 2-3 days. When I be coming to pick him up, she be saying, you come and get him? Yay. Well, he had a play date. No, ma'am. I haven't seen my son in 3 days. No, ma'am. What you mean he got a play date? Reschedule. Well, I don't know because we had scheduled this in advance. I'm coming to get my child, okay? Right. Can't live with him and won't live without him. Sure can't. Girl, he might get lost, JM. JM, he might get lost in the snow. I don't know. Yes, girl, a play date. Yes, ma'am. Girl, y'all be, listen. See, y'all don't have dogs. That's why I knew. That's how I knew. Girl, dogs have play dates. Yes, ma'am. He did have a play date. Did have that. I got a first son as well. He's a bully, and his name is Nipsey. Or Nilsey or Nipsey? Nipsey. Okay, all right. Tell my little nephew I said was him. Thank you, his wifey Harper. So glad I was able to make my second live. Well, welcome back, girl. Welcome back to the dollhouse. You guys, a little housekeeping before we get into it. When I get up off of here, I've already did videos on Basketball Wives and Funky Dineva in them. Now, I'm going to put the Funky on Voodoo Doll TV and Basketball Wives on the Dollhouse. Also, y'all, I'm trying to get to a point where the channels are together when we live, but separate, sometimes even on live. So it's going to be different content on each channel. So if you have not subscribed, also make sure you still subscribe to my main page because they're playing on my top. But if you have not subscribed to both channels, please subscribe to both channels. Voodoo Doll TV on the main page or on the first page, and then Voodoo Doll TV's The Dollhouse on the backup page. Now, if you're a little ratchet and you love a good drag, carry your behind down to the Dollhouse. That's where all of that happens. And speaking of the Dollhouse, let me say this too. Shout out to the Dollhouse. I had said that I said at 10,000 subscribers right before New Year's Eve, I said I will have 15,000 subscribers by January 31st. Well, Today is the 9th, and we are now sitting at 14,036 subscribers. Shout out to the dollhouse. Do y'all hear me? And so, I know I'm going to bust that e-tick. I already know 15K. I had it from the looks of it, from the way the metrics is rolling. I'm going to have a 15K by the end of the week. Now, once I bust that e-tick, what we going to do is, once I make me another goal, I'm going to do something where we do a celebration, number one, because that's our first goal on the dollhouse. And then secondly, I want us to make goals together and actually see them through and believe them. We're going to do something like that, because I believe in, positive affirmations and all of that. So yes. All right. Now that we've gotten, one more thing for housekeeping. Membership is set up on the main page, I think. I think so. Yeah, I think so. If you know how to do it, check it out, girl. I don't know what I'm doing. Shout out to Opinionated, girl, because I didn't know what was going on. It will be set up on the backup page here soon on the Dollhouse channel. It will be set up on there here soon. So you guys, I'm making it very affordable, $2.99, $3.99. Girl, I ain't trying to break the bank. We just trying to have some good discussions on the backside, because I'm going to be doing a lot of members only chats or members only videos that we gonna get real down and dirty. Okay, so make sure, if y'all can, if you don't have to, we gonna be gifting some memberships as well. Hey Queen, y'all hit the like button. Thank you, Candace. But no, look, y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for that bolo. Be on the lookout. Okay, all right. Shemin says, hey, Voodoo Doll, ready for the jokes on Schoolyard, as you should. Now, who are we going to start with? Let's start with this, because I got a few people sent this to me. Hey, Bertha. Lady season, I got you, fat. Stand by. When I figure out how to do it, I don't even know how to do it. I don't even know how to access it, to be honest. Yes, ma'am. And everybody should do the same, lady season. Hit the like coming in. All right, Yemen from New York. Shout out to the people down in New York. The people that passed the lady with the green thing in her hand like that. Shout out to y'all. Shout out, y'all. Y'all my people. Y'all my. I ain't gonna lie. Out of all my cities, I think y'all my favorite people. Y'all is, because y'all show up the most. Yeah, shout out to New York on Schoolyard. Yes, ma'am. Shout out to the city of New York. Shout out. Oh yeah, love my New York people. I know I have a little tumultuous relationships with the Boogie Down Bronx, but I still love them all the same. You know what I'm saying? Just saying, I don't know. I haven't thought about it. See, when I came up with New York, it just came to me. It was like Alicia Keys popped in my head, and it was just like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Oh, I already know Florida love me, fat. Cue the Libra. I know Florida love me, because the lady that thought I was Bondi Blue, she was in Florida. I know y'all. I told you, y'all my first stop whenever I do y'all my first stop. J girl said, not gonna lie, New York be deep. Oh yeah. See, when I be asking the people from New York, is y'all in here? Y'all be popping. Do you hear? Oh yeah, New Orleans be repping in here too. Got to represent the home city for sure. Okay, North Carolina, I'm on and raise up. Take your shirt off, twist it around your head, spin it like a helicopter. Speaking of North Carolina, where is Petey Pablo? I need somebody from North Carolina to tap in. What have y'all done to Petey Pablo? Where is Petey Pablo? Last time I heard Petey Pablo, he said, freak elite, and I ain't heard nothing else. What did y'all do to Petey Pablo? Somebody find Petey Pablo and tell him the people in the world is looking for him. We haven't seen them. We need to know if he's okay. He just need to come up and say, I'm good. It's Petey Pablo. And then he can go on about his business. But we ain't seen him since he said freak elite. And at this point, We need an APB out on Petey Pablo. Get him up here. If y'all know Petey Pablo, tell him contact the dollhouse. We just want to make sure that he is okay, okay? Texas in the house. Hell yeah. Somebody go get Petey Pablo, though. Check on him. Check on them now. Check on him. Y'all got to do that now. Y'all can't just be, you know, hiding people and stuff like Houston used to do. Girl, it looked like everybody that was in Houston, it looked like at one point, the early 2000s, everybody out of Houston was popping. And then next thing you know, girl, we ain't seen nobody. We just found Paul Wall. Girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just found Paul Wall, and we still not sure if that's him. Because he looked like Tamar Braxton, old man. Girl, please, no, Kakalaki. Don't be like Texas. We need to see the people, okay? All right, Detroit. Ooh, y'all some hood people in Detroit. See, the black folk in Detroit. Ooh, Lord. I used to hang with this girl from Detroit. Y'all some hood people. And I'm here for it because I'm from the hood too, but I get it. Ooh. Whew. Detroit, Motown. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Yeah. Y'all know, you know. London. All right, Banter Babe. How you doing, boo? London. Yes, where they eat crumpets and drink tea. See, we sip tea in America. They drinks it. Shout out to London. Mm-hmm. All right, Jersey. Let me ask y'all down there in Jersey, why y'all ain't been tell us Queen Latifah was a dagger? Why would y'all wait as long as y'all waited for us to come out and figure out Queen Latifah was a dagger? Y'all knew that long time ago. Y'all from there. Y'all knew at the beginning she was a dagger. Just like we knew that Judy was a dagger. Even when she went down to the church and told them people she done been delivered, I said she's a lie. Y'all could have told us all of that, you know. And I get it. People be like, oh, y'all, who didn't know? People been knowing since set it off. We guesstimated, but we ain't know. We speculated. We ain't know. Thank you, Sophia Brown, for the super stick. I appreciate you, my baby. Oh, girl, we been knew that, girl. The whole city knew that. We all knew what Judy was doing, and we was vocal about it. Y'all just didn't know Judy like that. But see, we knew Judy. See, but we knew Queen. And y'all could have told us. That's how I feel. And I'm going to stand on that. On Schoolyard, y'all could have told us. Memphis was up in here. Baltimore, y'all didn't know nothing. Ain't y'all next door? Oh, she said they did know. They did know. MC Light too. Now, y'all see, this is the thing. They be trying to come out and act like they not with these dudes. And it just be like, girl, go lay down. Pittsburgh, what's up? Now, I don't know nothing about Pittsburgh. Only thing I know about them is the Steelers. That's all I know. I know that's right, Bianca. Look, I'm not tripping. She said we was all speculating too. Girl, I know I'm not tripping. We knew it. We felt it like the bread. Girl, please. We knew it. But every now and again, it kind of like, it made us second guess because then she'll be with AI, Allen Iverson. Then we like, we sure? And they be like, I know the vibes and the teas that I'm getting, but somehow 1 + 1 equaling 3, and we confused, you know. I don't know. I just feel like, you know, at this part, y'all could have came out and said something. But anyway, let's move on. She was a bitch that winning. She was married. I know you lying to me, girl. I know you lying. That lady wasn't married to who? Like, now I ain't gonna lie. We knew what's her name? Pam from Total. Yeah, she was giving top dagger. You know how they got tops and power bottoms? Pam from Total always gave top dagger. So we didn't have to question her. You know, with the other girls, it was just like, you know, I'm like 75% sure. But when Pam from Total came out, we was like top dagger for sure. Top, power top. If that's the thing, if they had a power top for the daggers, we already knew Pam was a power top. Mm-hmm. She sure was. She from Newark? Oh, she from Jersey. Girl. Judy did too. Judy said that too. See, at least when I was a part-time dagger, I never said that I was delivered. What I said was I came to the realization that I like the men's way more than I like the women's. And so I said, well, if I'm going to settle down, I'm going to just settle down with me a man, you know. So I just left the women's alone and went over here by the men's. But I never said I was delivered. See, they go down there to the church, they pay their tithes, the pastor get up there and say, he has a calling on your name, and everybody, and everybody get to hiding and screaming and jumping and throwing money and opening wallets and pocketbooks and all of that. And everybody get to acting crazy. And I'm sitting in the back like, girl, Judy did all that. And as soon as she left the services, she was down there with that power top dagger. Oh, the one who looked like a Negro. You wouldn't know if she was a girl if you seen the girl. Courtney, I'm gonna guess Judy wears it. That's what I guess. I think Judy do. See, I learned this too about the daggers when I was in the community. Because see, I don't call myself a part of the community because I don't be around them. But when I was around them, I started to realize a lot of the ones you think is tops, and not just with the daggers, with the boys too, with the punks, the gays, you know, whatever y'all want to call them. But the ones you think be tops, and the ones you think be bottoms, a lot of times, I'm just saying. Oh yes, no name. Oh yes, ma'am. Yes. What you mean? Yes. Didn't Funky say he was a top? Girl, that blew my wig cap. That blew my wig back when he said he was I think he said he was a top. Thank you for the super chat, his wifey Harper. You didn't get swallowed up. No, I didn't. You would like to be swallowed, though. I did part-time. Now I have a man, so I can't be talking like that with y'all. I have a man. I can't be saying things like that. I love my man. So I will not be saying nothing like that when I have a man, girl. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, girl. I could never be around here talking about wanting to be swallowed up. I was in my season of swallowing. But I cannot be on this YouTube with y'all talking about being swallowed up. Even though y'all might believe I would like to be swallowed, I can't be on YouTube telling y'all I'm in my season of swallowing, okay? Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. Can't stop. Won't stop. Can't do it. Won't do it. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all trying to get me in trouble now. What if he on here? What if he on here? Bet they lying. Don't listen to him. I don't think he on here. I don't think he be on here like that. But if he is, bet they lying. Don't listen to him. They lying. They lying. I would never. Moving on. Thank you, his wifey Harper, for the super chat. Thank you so much. Yes. Moving on. All right, let's get into some things. I want to start. Jay said big on conky on the head. Girl. Let me start with this. So getting into it, let's go over here. Yes, we're gonna talk about it. We are going to talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Let's go around here, around the corner. Y'all hit the like button so these people could know we around here, y'all. Now, come on now. Come on now. It don't take y'all nothing. Just go ahead and hit the like button so the people can know we over here. I wanted to show y'all this. This was sent to me a lot of time. a lot of times. And I wanted you guys to see this because the people are losing their minds, and I understand in a way I agree. Check this out, you guys. I just started, Sheila. You just got here fat. You ain't missed nothing but a little Joseph at the beginning. You good though. Look. Okay, I can't play the music, but the people are going crazy. Now, before I say what I got to say, put a 1 in the chat if you don't see nothing wrong with this. Put a 2 in the chat if you think this is inappropriate. Again, if you put a 1 in the chat if you don't see anything wrong with it, and put a 2 in the chat if you think that this is inappropriate. And I can understand both sides. Trust me, I'm not judging. I promise you. I understand both sides. And I'm going to tell you why as soon as I see what the consensus is around that corner. Soon as I see what the consensus is, let me see. All right, let's start with the ones. Y'all hit the like button, please. It's free. Let's start with the ones. I 1,000,000,000% understand why ones exist in the chat. And let me tell you why. Because although as adults, we see this as a negative connotation as we are able to relate pole dancing to stripping, it does come off as if, hey, this is inappropriate. However, if the kids have no acknowledgement or no knowledge of what the dancing thing is, then I understand why there are ones in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I totally get it. It's almost like your children don't know that your body parts are not to be exposed until you teach it to them. Does that make sense? I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just telling you why I understand the ones. Now let me tell you why I understand the twos. I understand the twos because for many reasons. Number one, even though the kids may not know how this is related to adult practices, even though they may not know, in an age of information and technology, they can easily find out. And in that sense, what message are you sending to young children? What is the message that you're sending to young children to teach them how to climb a pole? Also, a lot of people are going to say it's a bonding experiment or experience. The kids are learning how to be fit because, they say to turn fat nowadays and all of that. So there are many reasons why people can say it's good, but there are many reasons why people can say it's bad. And let me just say this. Me, with my adult brain, I would never, do you hear me? Capital N-E-V-A, not E-R. N-E-V-A, would I never have brought my daughter to a pole class. I don't care if Barney was in the background hollering, I love you, you love me. I would knock that big purple bastard on his ass and get up out of there. I would never take my child. This is just for me. See, this is why parenting is different, This is why parenting is different. Because while some people is saying, hey, it's just 100% wrong and I'm not taking my child, other people is around here saying, I don't get the big deal. Let me tell y'all something. For me and mine, I'm not taking mine. My child ain't going nowhere around the pole. Do you hear me? Matter of fact, we're not even going to split the pole when we walking, if you understand what I'm saying. I don't want my child to be randomly somewhere and she feels like she need to go to the top and fall in the split. That's just me. But some people have some people have no qualms. But my thing is, in this day and age, nothing, how back in the day when you was younger, I want to say 90s kids and below. 90s kids and below. If you was at least 10 years old in any part of the 90s and back, you understand what I'm about to say. There was a huge level of innocence there. What do I mean? If you didn't know Santa Claus was fake, you wasn't going to find out unless a sibling told you or you went and asked. In 2024, 23, 2020, whatever, all the 2000s and all that, these children have everything at their fingertips. So even if you believe it is innocent, these children could go home on their little iPads that a lot of the parents be sticking in them churn face. And they can go right to the iPad and see one of the baddest strippers in Atlanta go high up on the pole, walk on the ceiling. They said Michael Jackson was walking on the moon. I seen a bitch walking on the ceiling. Do you hear me? Drop down midway, twerking TNA out, and then fall almost to the death drop of hitting her head and bouncing her head off the concrete before she split, come out, and they throwing money. So for me in mind, I personally would not have my child around there at the pole dancing, please. And I damn sure don't feel like it should be something advertised. But remember, you guys have to be mindful of the things that you are accepting. When you're accepting certain things that you may not think is going to affect down the line, this is what you get. You get what I'm saying? So like, for instance, oh, it's okay if my child learns about, I ain't going to say it because y'all going to be mad. I just got here. I ain't trying to get canceled. I just got here. Should I say it? Let me just say this. When it's okay to learn about certain things, you don't get to draw that line. Once you open the doors, it is what it is. Let's just move on. All right, so that's how I feel about this. And again, I don't think nobody's right. I don't think that nobody's wrong. I just think that it's dependent on the parent. Everybody, you can't tell everybody how to raise their children. If they want to have their children in here on the pole, look at the little girl. She's so cute, little big head self. Look at her. Y'all know the children be cute when they be small with the small bodies and the head be big. Don't they be cute when they like that? Not that age, though. See, that age, you be wanting to tell them, go by your dad. Go by your daddy. I'm talking about the one behind her. Not that age. I don't like that age. I like them children when they about, let me show you. After this age, let me show you. After this age, come get your child. After their head grow into their bodies, come get them. Yup. I take them like that. After that, come get your child. I don't want them. I will raise her from day one to there. After that head grow into that body, come get them. Come get them. Moving on. Moving forward. All right, so now that's off the docket. Now, somebody sent me something in my DMs. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Lady 747. Pole dancing is being considered for Olympic sport. I wonder what the outfit's going to be. Because if that's the case, I know a thick girl, from New Orleans that's probably colder than any skinny broad you know. And she a big girl. But that hoe be eating the pole alive, both literally and figuratively. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I might tell her to go sign up, see how she could get on there. Because, put New Orleans on the map. But at some point, get New Orleans on the map at this point. Anyways, now moving forward, somebody has sent me something about Tiffany Haddish that was very, very insightful. And it made not insightful. It made me, how they used to say on that show, things that make you go, And I'm gonna touch more on this on Educational Friday. Stay tuned Friday at 5. But Tiffany Haddish was raised by the unmentionable people. Do y'all know that? She was adopted because, she was an orphan Annie. And she was raised by the unmentionable people. Now, when she was raised by those people, hold on, back it up 1 second. Shout out to Sherelle's World. I was on Sherelle's World yesterday on her live. Well, I didn't catch it live. I kind of caught the playback. But I was on Sherelle's World, and they were talking about the boule. If y'all know, I goes over the boule. Because somebody put it in her chat that Martin Luther the King was part of the boule, and she was like, oh my God, I need to get more information. Sherelle, call me, girl. I got all the information you need. Was in the boule. He was. Yes, ma'am, he was. And speaking of the boule, according to that man, he said that it was the black Illuminati. That's what the man said. Y'all remember the man said that when he was in the thing for questioning? He said, I'm not sure if you know about the boule. And they said, what's the boule? And he said, it's the black Illuminati. And they said, oh, and I said, sound about right. Sound about right. Sound about right. So yeah. Speaking of the Illuminati, Tiffany Haddish was raised by the unmentionable people. Don't put the name in the chat. The unmentionable people is what they said. Remember, I didn't say it. What they said was that Tiffany Haddish was raised by a group, by the unmentionable people, you know. And I said, oh, that would make sense why Kevin went and latched onto her and said, oh, I'm going to pull you up versus all of these other successful, extremely funny Black female comics back in the day who really should have had their time. Who really should have had their time, but instead Tiffany got the leg up. Listen, we experienced this all across the board. When it comes to the Milk of Magnesia company or culture, one thing they do is look out for each other. Now, if we got Kevin Hart, I'm sorry, did I say Katt Williams the first time? If we got Kevin Hart, who's now in this position of power, you know, it's never really real, because typically the way the position of power works is it's all cool until they Jonathan Majors your ass. Now you're down there facing life in prison, all because you slapped the hoe upside the back of the head. You see what I'm saying? But ultimately, yeah, so when you in that position, you have to do certain things that them people say. That's why I call celebrities puppets. You have to do what they say. If they say do it, you do it. There's no maybe, I may not, no. Whatever they say you have to do, you do. So it will make sense. Bad enough Tiffany Haddish is Queen Mother Coon. So it makes sense that he would put, or she would be the next one up, because she's easy to follow the agenda. You know, it's easy for somebody like a Tiffany Haddish to be controlled because she's so desperate and so mentally and socially and psychologically battered, to where anything you say, if you put money in front of her, she like, yeah. And I don't know if y'all noticed this. There's a lot of people in the industry, I feel like over 90% of the people in the industry come from some sort of trauma background. And I think that's one of the things that they use in order to get people to abide by rules quickly, because a lot of people, if they're incapable of being emotionally secure and intelligent, it's easy to control them. Does that make sense? So if I come from a traumatic situation and I get into I said the lead, girl, but if I get into the, what do you call it? If I get into the industry and I come from nothing, like, I'm talking about trauma, poverty, all of that, it's easier for me to stick to the script because it's so much for me to go back to, if it makes sense. So I just was noticing that was something that the people had in common. We're going to get into more of that, like I said, on Educational Friday, when we get to talking about the magnesia, the Milk of Magnesia community. You guys, we went over this yesterday. We went over the milk company or culture, and you know, it's a whole group of them. The milk people, they different. The most dangerous ones are the almond milks. Make sure y'all are aware, keep your head on the swivel, and you understand what's going on with the milk. Understand. I'm just saying. Who was Jehovah's Witness? Girl, you know my mama done made us be Jehovah's Witness, girl. Worst time of my life. Girl, please. Could you imagine being at the Kingdom Hall with mostly clear people and y'all singing a hymn out of the book? And as the hymn goes on, it sounds like you're singing at a clear woman's funeral, girl. It was a mess. It was a disaster. Please, y'all, if y'all into any type of faith, do not drag your churn in your spiritual journeys. Please, Lord. Please don't listen. That's the worst thing you could do to churn. I know this. Single-handedly, that's the religion that made me never want to deal with religion ever again. We'll talk about that on another stream. Moving on, but we're going to talk about Tiffany Haddish and the milk people on Friday, because we're going to talk about Invader. They say they not cults, but if I had to put the definition up against the experience, cult, Jehovah's Witness, cult definition, experience. Now do with that information as you please. And everybody's experience is different, but yeah, it is cold, if for lack of a better term. Anyway, okay, Leo said I was in New Orleans this weekend trying to eat all the oysters. Child. That's why I can't wait to go back. I'm gonna give me some seafood. I can't wait to give me some seafood. But let's get into it, you guys. Let's start with Kelly Price. So, you guys, remember I told y'all this is the age of Aquarius. This is the age of Aquarius. All things hidden in the dark shall come to the light, Carol Ann. Listen, Lindas, and listen, Leonards. Listen, Larry's, and listen, Lakeisha's. Listen, Leonard's, and listen, Leandra. Okay? All things done in the dark shall come forth to the light. To the light, Carol Ann, to the light. So Kelly Price was getting into it because they was dragging her nickel. And at this point, before we get into that, Kelly Price, where was your ass at? Kelly, where was you at that time you went missing in them churn and know where you was? Hit the like button, please. Please hit the like button, you guys. Please hit the like button. It's free. Where was Kelly Price when the whole world was looking for her? I hadn't even worried about this heifer till she went missing. And as soon as she went missing, her husband was talking about we ain't telling you where she at. The next thing you know, she pops up. We over here going, what happened? She said she don't know. And at this point, I'm over here saying, throw the whole bitch away. Where was your antennas, Kelly? Since now you want to drag because they dragging your nigga. Where was you at? We still traumatized behind that. Where was you at, Kelly? Girl, we thought he had done sold you to Illuminati. I thought he sold you up the river, girl. Can't you tell I need love? That's what I thought. Absolutely, Monica, on Schoolyard. Girl, please, I thought he was up the river by the Illuminati. Did think that. Did think that. I did. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, Kelly Price came up battling the girls because they was dragging her man. And that in turn made her want to drag the whole church. Yes, she did. Kelly Price said, what y'all not about to do is play with my man. She said, my man. And I said, bitch, when you went missing, your man left you for dead. Who? Girl, what is you saying? But anyway, Kelly Price came up to defend her man and end up going in on the Baptist church. Now, before we get into this, you guys, if you guys are very religious and very sensitive about your religion, yet you have nothing to say about TD, take that. Around here talking about, have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever gone through a time of swallowing? I would like to be swallowed. If you is going to sit up here and act like you too sensitive to talk about what Kelly Price had said, even though all black people know it's a lot of drama going down at the church, then I'm going to need you to go ahead on like the video first. But go ahead on and come back in about 20 minutes. We'll be done. You know what I'm saying? No, about 10 minutes. We'll be done. You know what I'm saying? But like the video, please. There's no shade. Like the video. You know. Thank you, Mistress Monica. Hit them MFing likes or you will get swallowed by TD. Take that, Jakes. Absolute girl, please. Come on now. Are we new here? Come on now. They call them TD for nothing. See, y'all thought it stand for Thaddeus Dermain or something like that. That's what y'all thought. Y'all thought TD Jakes meant Thaddeus Dermain Jakes. No. TD means take that, Jakes. I'm just trying to tell y'all the story. I'm just a messenger. I'm just only here to tell y'all what's going on. Now, take that information and do it as you will. Hit the like button. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, take that, in them. Y'all know one thing about the black church. The black church has been going through a lot of stuff as far as like, what do you call them? A lot of rumors, a lot of trauma. A lot of black people's trauma come out of the church. We know this. Hit the like button, you guys. A lot of black people's trauma comes out of the church. I don't care what church it is, the church. It may not be your church, but it's the church. You get what I'm saying? So ultimately, we got our first member. ahead on, Christian. Go ahead on. Yes, our first member, girl. I don't even know how to work it, but we gonna figure it out. We got our first member. Shout out to Christian Griffin for being the first member on the channel. Yes, ma'am. Please get the membership, and I'm gonna get it on the dollhouse as well, because like I said, we're gonna be talking about a lot of things. Do you hear me? Things that I don't feel like the whole public needs to know, because last time I said something to somebody, they got me shadow banned. I'm still trying to recover, you know. But anywho, thank you so much, Christian Griffin, for the membership. Thank you so much. Thank you, the Real China Doll, for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Now, look, we all know the most trauma come out of the Black church. If we really want to be honest, even back when Riri was down there at singing hymns and having churn at 12 and 13, you know, when she was down there having them churn, did y'all know that a lot of that stuff was taking place at the church? And guess who was at the church? At the the FOs. Guess who was at the FOs back in the 50s? Take a guess. Take a guess. If you had to guess, what famous pastor was back at the FOs in the 50s and the 60s? Who would it be? Who would it be, y'all? Ray Charles was there too. Yeah. But look, let me mess your head up. Let me mess your head up. Oh, yes, that's who it was to bring the MLK, but let me mess your head up. Y'all know Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor used to be at all. Him and Red Fox. Oh, girl. FO Kings. Do you hear me? They was everywhere. Wherever there was a FO, they was there. Tell me why. One time Richard Pryor did an interview and said, no, it was Ray Charles. It was Ray Charles. Ray Charles did an interview and said, I done been to a lot of freak-offs. I done been to a lot of FOs. And he can't even see. He said, but none was matched how the church ones was and did. He said the stuff that happened down there at the church ones. And I was over here saying, sound about right. Nevertheless, Martin Luther the King was down there at the FOs. It was even in the movie. So I don't know what y'all want me to see. It was in a book and it was in a movie. They alluded to him being close to Riri, but them not smashing. But at this point, who knows? You know. But anyways, yes, Martin Luther the King was down at the FOs. Yes, while he was up there hollering, free at last, let freedom ring, all God's children, black men, white men, Jews, Gentiles, all of these other people, and everybody was in the crowd. We gonna be free. We gonna be able to sing in the old Negro spiritual and eat at the counters and get chocolate milk by the clear folk. Remember when everybody was down there? Oh, I can't wait to get my vanilla ice cream by the clear people. Remember? Well, while y'all was over there celebrating, and your grandmas and them was over, my grandma too, while they was over there singing in the old Negro spiritual, locking arms like this, remember when we was locking arms saying, we shall overcome, it was a clear woman in the front row who y'all thought was an ally. Whole time, Fat wasn't no ally, girl. Fat was there for an alibi. Do you hear me? Because right after y'all got the singing, we shall overcome, she was overcoming all right. Sure was. Sure was. She was overcoming. Yes, ma'am, she was. Hope you like your vanilla bean ice cream, Fat. Can't wait for them FBI tapes to come out. Thank you, Just Me, for the super chat. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Parker, for becoming a new member. Oh, my God. Yes. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Now, look. So, Kelly Price decided to come out. Oh, we got another member. Thank you, Shayna. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And another one. Come on now, Pink Kisses. Come on. What am I trying to say when she swallowed? Girl, if swallowing was a gulp, was she trying to get swallowed? Is a pig pussy poke? Is a well coochie rubber? Is water wet? Is the flow hard? Is concrete a slab? Is light bright? Do computers compute? Do money spin? Girl, please. Please, girl. What is you asking me now? What is you asking? What is you asking? What are we asking? What are we asking? Is the refrigerator cold? Yes, ma'am. She was over there getting swallowed. Yes. Yeah. See, y'all wonder why TD take that, could walk across the stage hollering. See, I ain't gonna lie. Let me go back before I say what I'm about to say. That part that that came from down here in the diaphragm. Remember when Anime was in the booth trying to sing that part, church house in house, and what's her husband name? Ike came in the thing and said, "You gotta sing it from here, Ann. You gotta sing it from here." That's where that would. Ooh, I feel bad thinking about it. Anyways, yes, they was down there getting swallowed. Thank you, Jen, the artist, for the super chat. I'm a Christian voodoo. I'll stop you when you're lying. I'm scared of the church now, as you should be. But no shade. If y'all go to church, this is no shade. If y'all go to church and it's not your church, shout out to your church. I'm just saying, we all know that a lot of trauma happens in the church, and we're about to get into it. Thank you for the super chat, Lady 747. It says both TD Jake's daughter and wife by her first husband got pregnant around 14. Oh, how all these things are so familiar. Thank you, Lady 747, for the super chat. Thank you, Melanin Poppin, for joining the membership. I appreciate you, my love. I do. And do. Thank you, Nikki John, for being a new member. Thank you so much. And do. I do appreciate your fact. Because y'all don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Y'all truly don't understand. Thank you, Keishana Burks, for becoming a new member. Thank you so much. Oh, Erica said voodoo is educational in here every day, not just on Fridays. Look, I just be trying to tell the people what the people be saying. I'm just a messenger. Remember, I didn't say it. This is what they said. I didn't say it. Let's say that one more time. I didn't say it. This is what they said. I'm just here to tell y'all what they said. That's it. Anyways, look. So Kelly Price said was what y'all not about to do is go off on my man when the church ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? She said, so at the end of the day, since y'all want to try to drag my man, now I'm about to drag the church. And I said, well, I don't know how to two correlate, Kelly, but go on. You know, I'm not asking too many questions at this point. Because I feel like this. If Kelly want to out the members or the church, go ahead on. That's not my place to ask no questions. Thank you, Court Digital, for being a member. I appreciate you. Y'all tell them how to become a member. I don't know. And let me see how you become a member. Girl, I see how you go order some Dominoes. Girl, I don't know. I just got this today. I'm sorry. But I know how to make content on it, so don't worry about it. So anyways, who know how to be a member, girl? A lot of people want to know how to become a member. Let me see. Let's go ahead on and figure this out now. I don't know, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, y'all. Click join. Where at? Where do you click join at? I don't see it. Thank you, Dang Fur, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. All right. Press the money sign on the... Oh! Copy that. But it says super stickers and super chat, though. Next to your pick. All right. Yeah, next to the pick. You guys, thank you so much. All right. So she came out and exposed everybody, as she should. Yes, she should. Because ultimately, this had nothing to do with your nutting ass of a nigga. But since we're here, let's get it on. Now, I don't want to be here up all night, so let's go see what Kelly has said. Now, Kelly had got on here and said what she had to say. And Kelly said what she not about to do is let y'all play on her name like she was one of them people like Kirk Franklin in The Family. Yes. I almost gave up on a power that she can't explain. Apparently, she can't explain it either. But we gonna get into it. Is about to get into it. Let's get over here to Kelly Price. Thank you, Nicole Moore, for becoming a member. Thank you so much. All right, you guys, let's get into it. Let's go ahead on and get into Kelly Price and what she had to say. And then we're going to have a discussion because at this point, I don't understand why people is around here acting like this ain't what it is. Y'all know how the church is. Yes, she was talking about, what's the man name? She was speaking on, well, who was the judges? It was Little Bitty Kirk, Lil Kirk, not Big Kirk, Lil Kirk. Lil Kirk, you know he about yay high, got the big old head like a toddler, but he wear little bitty suits. That Kirk. It was Kirk, and it was the girl from who husbands never be cheating on them all the time. Mary. Yes, Mary. It was her over there and everything else. They want to know what an FO is. It's a freak off. I ain't gonna say it no more. Freak off. Anyways, but look, Mary, that's who it was. And I forget who the other guy was because I'm not in the gospel community. I was in the gospel choir, but that's not why we're here. So look, let's see what Kelly Price had to say. So Kelly Price came on here and said, bitch, I know I've been missing and I know y'all hoes been looking for me, but here I go. And she says, the article says, Kelly Price says she was the only Sunday best judge who wasn't an adulterer or a PPP. And I don't mean alone, girl. Y'all see the word? What is going on, Kelly? Kelly, what happened? It goes on to say, before claiming various gospel singers and preachers she had worked with are leading sinful and secular lives, including some trying to get in bed with her, Kelly Price commented on her stint as a host on BET's Sunday Best Show. Now, y'all know that's where they found Leandria. And shout out to Leandria Johnson when she came out there and said, when they tried to drag her for drinking Patron on the live, and she went off on them and said, that's why nobody don't go to the church. Shout out to Leandria. Shout out to Leandria. But anyway, it says Price appeared as a judge on BET's award-winning gospel competition show for 12 episodes from 2019 to 2020, alongside with celebrity guest judges Erica Campbell, Jonathan McReynolds, I don't know who that is, Kayla Richardson, don't know her, and also Kirk Franklin. If you're a gospel person, tap in. Who are these people? Now look, it says, wait, we're not there yet, Fat. Stand by. However, according to Price, she was the only judge or mentor working on the series who hasn't engaged in illicit SA. Girl, what? She dropped the bombshell while calling out Meta, talking about Facebook and them, for pulling down something she posted on their platform. It says, in reply to a person named at the Classy Queen 5, now y'all trying to get that girl struck down to the ground, who cracked a remark about her dropping a dime on the ills of the church. Come on now. On the ills of the church industry, the former Def Jam singer clapped back with the wrath of a rapture. Girl, what? Not the one Anita Baker was talking about. Not that one. Not caught up in the rapture, girl. So the girl Classy Queen said, I was going to say, is this Sunday best judge gospel singer Kelly Price? Phew. Lord deliver. Oh, now whatever that lady said after that, you deserve that fate. Because now you're doing too much. Now you are doing entirely too much. So anyways, the lady had said that. Let me go. I got it on Twitter. Let me go pull it up over here so we can see it all together. Because I'm not going into a new tab. So then Kelly responded, and look what Kelly said, girl. Kelly said, yes, Lord, deliver us from pastor holes and PPPs. Oh, Lord. Deliver us from self-righteous congregants who send their money to liars and pimps in plain sight. I'm going to stop you when you start lying, Kelly. Then she said, then come deliver me. The nerve you have. I was the only artist / judge on Sunday's Best that wasn't fornicating. Oh, no, she said the other word. Someone else's spouse. Fornicating or messing with churn and boys. But you have smoke for me? F out of here, you ignorant church-going, brain-dead a-hole. And I said, now, Kelly, why would you go so hard? But go on. Then it says, I am a child of a preacher. Oh, she a PK. She a child of a preacher 3+ generations. Oh, she a PKKK. And I have no desire to be named amongst the gospel community. Wonder why? Tell us, girl. She said, you don't. Because you already know what it is and are content to be a part of the cover up of the bad happening for generations. My advice, get off my page, Fat. She said, now are prepared to have me tell you a new one every time you are stupid enough to complain with, or to compare. Wait, I'm sorry. Every time you are stupid enough to come to my page with your self-righteous piety. And I said, Kelly, the lady, Kelly. Now, come on now, Kelly. It will rain. Why did you do that to that lady like that? She wasn't ready. No Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, oh wait, there's more. There's more. So then, according to the article, I just had to go get that little piece. It says, Lord, deliver us from pastor hoes and PPPs, she wrote. Deliver us from self-righteous congregants who send their money to liars and pimps in plain sight. Then come deliver me. Sunday school was open as she continues to let have writing. The nerve of you. Okay, we read that. Move up. It says, many questioned her fit in the gospel show when she was cast because she was recognized R&B pop singer. However, the Sunday Best producer and her colleagues recognized her deep roots in the church and thought she would be a good addition. See, that was before she started dragging. But now that she's dragging, I'm pretty sure Kirk Franklin is on the phone with the family to try to see how he can get her up out of there. Thank you, Belinda, for becoming a member. Thank you so much. I am pretty sure. Yes, Esther, as we lay. We forgot about tomorrow as we lay. Why would you think she'd be a church going, God-fearing woman and she over there talking about it's morning? Girl, please. Shout out to Kelly though. Kelly is exposing as she should. But let's go back to what she was saying. So, girl, I can't stand all these ads on these articles, girl. Anyways, let's go back down. We seen that boy. It says, however, her tenure was short-lived and abruptly left the program after the second episode, season 10 auditions. She has never spoken about why she left or her feelings about the show to the other judges until now. Somebody tweeted and said, the real winner of Sunday's Best is Kelly Price's face when she listens to contestants. I'm here for it. Anyways, we don't care about all that. Listen, this is the perk. I need everybody to see the perk. Nobody cares about nothing but the perk. Listen to the perk. Listen Lindas and listen Leonards. Listen Larry's, listen Lakeisha's, listen Leonard's, and listen Leandria's. Kelly Price said what she said. Now, why she said it, I ain't gonna lie, I don't agree. However, Kelly Price came up here and said what everybody knows. Can we talk? Are we talking or are we joking? That's all I need to know. Are we talking? If we are talking, I will continue. If we joking, I'm going to just do a 1-2 yin 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 and then I'm going to move on. But are we talking? I don't care what y'all think. We going to talk. Let's talk about it. I don't care if you was Baptist, Catholic, Protestant, or Jehovah Witness, or Muslim. I don't care if you was part of the nation. I don't care if you was part of the country. I don't care if your church was 2 people in it or if it had 50,000 in it. What I do know is she ain't said not one lie. 7-day Adventist, 5-day Adventist. I don't care what type of church you went to, non-denomination, even though there's a denomination. I don't care what church you went to. There's trauma inside of them churches. And let me say this part. Get me up here. Get me up here before we let me say what I got to see. Get me up here. All y'all know that what that lady said wasn't no lie. Every single person of color, every copper-colored Negro in the chat, I don't care if you indigenous, 5%er, Muslim, I don't care if you think you are Indian, I don't care if you think, whatever it is you identify as, more, what all the other people is. All the people, y'all, Episcopal, I don't care. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And y'all know, and it ain't just the black churches, it's all the churches, but we talking about us. We can't talk about them. We don't go to their church. We talking about our church. Y'all know that we literally are some of the people who go through the worst things down there at the church. And not only that, what baffles me the most is the adults in the church know about it. Oh, well, don't worry about it, Pastor. He a sinner. He not perfect. Well, if he not perfect, why am I sending my prayer up through this nigga? I could talk to God myself. Why would I make him the middleman if he could just go do anything he want to do? it don't just be pastor. It be the deacons. It be the ushers who know what's going on and tell you, shut your mouth, girl. You shut your mouth. You don't say nothing like that. Not about bishop. Not about pastor. You don't say nothing like that, girl. God gonna punish you. You say something like that. You know the white glove old heifers. You don't say nothing like that. Now you just sit back there and you listen to the word and you put in your communion and that's it. If I hear anything else, if I hear it again, I know it came from you. You don't say nothing like that. Not against the bishop. He is a man of God, but he's imperfect. But he's a man of God. How dare you put your mouth on the church? No, ma'am. The church put their mouth on me. Can we talk? I didn't put my mouth on the church. The church came to me and said, Sister Voodoo, have you ever been swallowed? And I said, no. And they said, I'm in a time of swallowing. And I said, but I don't want to be swallowed. He said, well, I would like to be swallowed. And I ran. Ma'am, don't come telling me not to put my mouth on the church when the church put their mouth on me. What are we doing here? What are we doing? So I'm saying all that to say, just like in other sections of the Black community, a lot of Black children and Black people are villainized because they speak out against what the people already know. Can we talk, Eddie Long? Girl, Eddie Long was around there snatching more churn than the clown it. Do you hear me? Allegedly. Girl, Eddie Long was around there snatching more churn up than churn snatch candy for Halloween. And everybody at the church, well, we gonna pray for him. Guess who else was up there hollering? Y'all pray for him. TD, take that. Jakes sure was up there talking about y'all pray for him. Don't throw him away. Shit, don't throw him away. Bitch, are you crazy? Don't throw him away. Get the garbage man over here. What do you mean don't throw him away? Throw that nigga as far. Matter of fact, throw that nigga away far like you got an arm of John Elway. Do you hear me? Throw him away. What do you mean don't throw him away? I'm saying all that to say this because I don't want to be too long on this topic because we got to move on to Funky and then Katt. Let me say this. Black people, y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what's going on. Black people in the church, not everybody, but there's a large majority of the Black people at the church who turn a blind eye to the bull because they believe that this so-called man of God, who's imperfect, soon as you find out he around there at the corner where the prostitutes be, now he imperfect. But wait, why he imperfect now, but he wasn't imperfect when I asked why I got to send my prayers up through him and give him all my money? Anyways, where was I going with this? Yes, there are a lot of adults inside of not only the church community, but the Black community that allow the things to happen. Now, Kelly Price, bitch, I'm still trying to figure out where was your antennas when we was looking for you, bitch. Now, they said that man had you over there tied up somewhere trying to sell you down to the Hila-be-doo-be-dum Illuminati. And if they sold you and made you a body double and brought your big ass back, bitch, we gonna have another conversation. But today, since you brought up something that needed to be talked about, I'm gonna let you live, bitch. I am gonna let you live, Kelly. You know, Kelly has not, no matter how much weight Kelly lose, Kelly still looks like she's 600 pounds in the face. It's giving Akbar V. You know, Akbar V, small as all get out, but the face is giving fat. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, Kelly, bitch, yeah, we ain't forgot about you, ho, but we gonna let you live this time. Only now. Because I have a lot of questions about what happened down there. The churn ain't even the way you was, bitch. Where was you at for them fucking churn? Girl, when the churn couldn't get in touch, bitch. And guess who was over there around there talking about, oh, y'all need to leave her alone. She a good person. The Brett. Brett, if you don't go sit your water cooler booty ass down, bitch, ain't nobody asked you nothing. Go console Ricky. Ricky around there pressing live and crying his eyes out, Brett. You and Judy and the new baby, the little half pint baby, all y'all put y'all ass, y'all three big booty bitches, two at least, not the kid, two big booty bitches, get y'all ass in the Maybach, strap the baby in the back seat, carry your ass down to the radio station and check on Ricky. We didn't ask you for your opinion, bitch. We didn't ask you. Bad enough it took you 30 years to tell us you was dagging and we already kind of figured it. Bitch, your word don't mean nothing to us. Until you shut your ass up, bitch. Shut up, Judy. Not Judy, you too, but shut up, Brad. Shut your ass up. Because the biggest fuck up for me of 2023 was finding out Judy was the top and Brad was the bottom. That was big for me. That was big for me. Y'all can't lie when y'all found out Judy was the top and Brad was the bottom. Girl, I could have swore Brad was the power top. 2023, listen, they exposed a lot of power bottoms. I didn't know Brad was the bottom, girl. What is you saying? Brad, go lay down. Please, the Brad didn't had a baby. The baby is cute. The baby is a half pint of milk, but the baby is cute. Shout out to the baby. I know Judy got grandchildren, old enough to be the baby grandmother. That's all right. Brad, go lay down, okay? Please go lay down, Brett. I don't ask you for a lot, fat. Just go lay down. Please. Go lay down, Brett. Go lay down. Please. Lord. You and the half pint baby. Cute baby, though. Cute as a button. But y'all, all three of y'all, matter of fact, y'all go get in the bed and go lay down. Let's move on. Girl. Oh, yeah. Oh, girl. What? Abundance and Clarity said, I didn't know Brett was a bottom. See, that's why. Nah, she's not a bottom. She's not. She's a power bottom. See, y'all thought TD take that was the only power bottom exposed. Girl, bye. Brett is a power bottom. What y'all thought because she wore the jeans and, you know, the hoodies, that she was going to automatically be the top dagger? No. Brett is the power bottom dagger. What's up? What we saying? What we doing? What we talking about? Girl, I don't care if she dated Martin Luther King. Do you hear me? I don't care if Brett dated Martin Luther the King at the FOs. She's a power bottom. And you know that messed me up because I was confused when she put out that video with Tyrese. When she put that video out with Tyrese and she was over there saying, what you like? A whole lot of Tyrese. I said, maybe she not a dagger. I said, maybe she not. That's what confused me, you know, and I don't know where she from. I think she from Chicago or somebody. Chicago tap in. Just like I asked the people down in New Jersey, why y'all didn't tell us Brett was a dagger? I asked the people in New Jersey the same thing. Why didn't y'all confirm that what's the lady name? Queen Latifah was a dagger? Now we gotta find out 30 years later. Girl, bye. Chicago tap in. Y'all could have been told us this and saved us 20 years. That's all I'm saying. But I should have knew it when that heifer was over there hollering, when that was doing this, like I didn't know the difference between her and Criss Cross. Open up your doors, let the funk flow. Oh yeah, definitely dagger. It just messed me up when I found out it was a power bottom dagger. That part messed me up. Other than that, moving forward, get Kelly off here. Kelly, get your ass off here so we go. Don't let us go investigating where your ass was, bitch. Don't let me find out that it took your ass down to the cloning station and now you a new bitch. Kelly, get your ass up off of here. Anyway, so now moving on. Let's go on to Funky, girl. Oh yeah, it's on the banner. You right, Fat. Thank you, Nandy. Allegedly. Well, the dagger part is true, so I don't have to say allegedly. I mean, she got a wife. I don't know. Anyways, look. So Funky Dineva, girl, what is going on? What done happened down there at the Fox Soul, girl? What happened? I believe this so bad, no name. I believe that. I believe that. Because she came back. She wasn't, well, no, she was like that. Remember on R&B Divas? But now she cursing everybody out. At least it used to be just on the show. Now she cursing everybody out. But look. That's another one. Where's she from? Virginia? Virginia Beach? Tap in if that's where she from. When y'all gonna come out and tell us? Let's get in front of this right now. If you from wherever Missy from, they say it's Virginia somewhere. Tap in. Is Missy a dagger? I mean, it ain't our business. I just want to know. For me. You know. Sabrina said the people say Funky wanted $500K and Fox said they ain't got it. Oh, Lord. Well, let's get into Funky, child. Funky was over there down at the Fox Soul people. He was over there dragging black women for filth. Yes, he was. I was on the campaign of get him and his feet up out of here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I stand 10,000 toes down on that. However, I have to use foresight. Remember, I don't know if y'all noticed. I got 3 eyes, 3 ears, and 2 brains. So instead of using my eyes that right here, I'm going to use the 3rd eye to realize that Funky, his fight with Fox Soul is going to ultimately affect all content creators. So for me, this is just for me. For me, I feel like go Funky on this. So anyways, Funky was down there at Fox Soul, girl. And Funky was dragging black women per usual, you know, how they do. And then all of a sudden, Funky came online one day and was like, he will no longer be working at Fox Soul effective immediately. Now, the gag and the rumors was that Funky was around there. He done got fired. That's what they said. I didn't say it. That's what they said. So everybody was just like, oh, he got fired. But then he came out and did a video and he said, no, ma'am, I did not get fired. Hey, Jay said, did you hear about Martell being arrested? Girl, I'm so tired of Mel and Martell. I hope both of them get arrested. I ain't gonna lie. Get off here. I ain't gonna lie. No shade, hey, Jade. I'm tired of both of them. I hope they both go to jail at this point. Anyways, so Funky gets on there and said, no, this is where Funky messed up. And I did a video on this. Funky messed up when Funky, so the people came to Funky and said, hey, Funky, we have a new opportunity for you. Instead of us paying you, and I'm just using a number like he did. Instead of us paying you $20 a show for 2 nights, how about we up your nights to 5 nights and we'll pay you $15 a show? Right then and there was when Funky was supposed to be like, y'all can kiss the bottom of my arse. That's what Funky should have said. First of all, he should have tried to galvanize with the other 2 people. And if he could not galvanize, he should have just stood his square and left on up out of there. But Funky decided to sign a 6-month contract or stay for 6 months till they figure out negotiation. And what we knew inevitably, to happen was they come back and say, we ain't got it, fat. Y'all think Tasha K the only one running around here saying she ain't got it? No. Fox Soul said the same thing. So Fox Soul came out and said, we ain't got it, fat. So Funky was like, well, I guess I'm going to have to leave. And they said, well, go ahead on, fat. And then Funky was saying, I don't want to leave, baby. But I got to go right now. Bye-bye, I got to go. And Fox said, bye, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, I don't like Fox Soul. I don't care about them. So it is what it is. I don't really care about the show. I never watched the show. So none of this affects me. However, it does affect me because Funky walking away knowing his worth, like I said, it helps other content creators because number one, first of all, as a content creator, and I'm a new one, so don't listen to me as far as content creation, but listen to me as far as common sense. And this is what you got to figure out when you're coming into this game. As a content creator, ask yourself, what is the goal? If the goal is to create financial independence and to be an owner and to have something that you can build on and build other branches of business, i.e. real estate, i.e. whatever it is, then that's your goal. If your goal is to one day be on TV, get signed to the new podcast 360, then that's your goal. But the two don't mix. We seen that happen with Kaya and T.S. Madison. Kaya wanted to be an owner. When T.S. came to Kaya and said, girl, we got an opportunity to work with Nikki. Nikki want to sign us. Kaya said, Nikki, go lay down. I don't want to sign with Nikki. We are independent. We could do what we want. Why sign to a company? They're going to stifle us. Let's just do our own thing. And T.S. was like, but girl, we can do great things under Nikki. Now, the problem was there were two women. Nope. Now, y'all made me say that. There were two people on different pages. Does that make sense? So, Kaya wanted to be an owner and build her own brand, and that was her goal. And then you had TS, whose goal, from where I was sitting, TS's goal was to become famous. She wanted to be seen. And because of that, they bumped heads. Now, as content creators, we have to figure that piece out. And I think that this is what Funky is now realizing. They say he coming on every night at 8 now, but we gonna get to it. So, oh yes, Nandy, very starstruck. Yes, ma'am. She was. I saw it. I seen it. She was extremely starstruck. She was. Yes, ma'am. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Yes, Ray. Yes. Thank you, Lipstick Drama, for becoming a member. Lipstick Drama, I'm sorry, for becoming a member. So now, when all of that happened, they clashed. As a content creator, you have to ask yourself what's important. And before you finish saying what's important, keep in mind what comes with each option. Because you can carry your ass down there to be seen. And again, this is no shade. Go ahead and whatever it is you want to do, I say salute to you, fat powers, black power and all of that. But when you go for the option of being seen, you have to know that the money don't always match up to that. Does that make sense? So if being seen isn't more important or is as important as being as making money, then being seen shouldn't be your option. Because as we can see, once you get on those big platforms, once you get on those huge platforms, you're now sacrificing money for the view, if it makes sense. So when Funky left his own platform, listen, I ain't gonna say I don't like Funky. I stopped fucking with him after the shit with Chloe. He hadn't already said some shit prior to that, and I let it live. But when the Chloe shit came around, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm getting off the ship. However, I'm not slow or a hater enough to sit up here and act like he ain't who he is. Funky could sit here and drop a video about nothing to right now for 5 minutes. I remember one time Funky did a pre-recorded video, girl. I'll never forget. This wasn't that long ago. Funky did a pre-recorded video, and it said it was like an hour or something. Girl, Funky was on there for like 20 minutes. Maybe 15 minutes. Girl, the whole live got like over 100, 200,000 views in like that. So when Funky decided he wanted to go over to Fox Soul, Funky is now putting at risk the baby. Because when you create a business, that is your baby. I don't know if you guys know that. When you create a business, that is your baby. So Funky decided to neglect the child like Krishan. Junior, he la be do be dam Illuminati. Can't you tell I need love? Neither here nor there. But, he decided to neglect the baby, put the baby on the front seat with no car seat, and go ahead on down there by Blueface, which is Fox Soul. Do you get what I'm saying? So when he decide to do that, basically, that ends up compromising the baby. But the baby on the front seat, Funky. You can't get to put the baby in the car seat, Funky. Funky said, fuck that baby. I'm going by Blueface. That's what happened. This is the perfect analogy. Funky said, I don't give a good goddamn about Junior. He la be doo be dam Illuminati. Can't you tell I need love? You get it? And he carried his ass down there by Blueface. Now, what happened was when he got the Blueface made it seem like it was all cool. And as soon as he got that, Blueface clicked on the camera and said, Funky Dineva is an ain't shit mama, and went live. Now we all sitting around here saying, Funky, what about Junior? And now Funky want to go get Junior off the front seat like Krishan did. But see, Funky, this is the problem, Funky. You shouldn't have abandoned the baby. You should not have abandoned Junior. Do you guys understand the analogy? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Because see, this is what we know that's guaranteed. See, Blueface ain't guaranteed. Foxhole Blueface, Fox Blue, they not guaranteed. They wishy-washy. It just depends on how they feel, you know, where they going with this, that, and the third. It could be good, it could be bad. You never know. It all depends on Blue Fox. But when you have Junior in the arm, in the cradle, Junior, you look into them eyes, you know, you created this. This is Junior. When you look into the eyes of Junior and you know that regardless of anything, Junior will always be there. It's almost like he was a little Michael Jackson looking up at you saying, I'll be there. Remember, when you look at Junior and he sings that Michael Jackson song to you, and you decide to say, fuck all that, and put Junior in the passenger seat and carry your ass around there by Blue Fox, now we are. So now, he done went around there by Blue Fox, and Blue Fox went live on him, girl. They told him, you could go ahead on about your business. I ain't got it. In my Tasha K voice, I ain't got it. That's what Blue Fox told Funky. Now he running back to Junior, but by this time, girl, you done hit 4-5 corners, ran over speed bumps, Junior on the ground. You got to check to make sure Junior all right. Now, you see what I'm saying? When all you had to do was put Junior in the car seat and ride along with Junior. Is that making sense? Anyway, and this is Yes Mignon. Yes Mignon. This is on Schoolyard. You know, it's real when you say that. On Schoolyard, that's what we talking about. So move. Boom. So now he back to get Junior, but Junior on the floor. Yes, he is. Junior is on the floor, on the passenger side floor. They got McDonald's bags down there. They got all of this stuff. But the good thing about Junior being on the floor is he's still accessible. Does that make sense? So now all Funky did was go back down there, pick Junior up, put him in the arm, and sang the song. Junior, Junior. He la be doo be dam Illuminati. Can't you tell I need love? You see what I'm saying? So now he patting Junior. Now Funky back here patting Junior. He got the head. He patting Junior. And he's ready to go ahead on and get Junior back up and running. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get Junior back up and running because Blueface is acting crazy. Blue Fox is acting crazy. We got to get Junior up and running. Thank you, I'm just bossy for being a member. Thank you so much. So now we got Junior right here. He got Junior burping, then fed Junior. Put the bot, Junior, you all right, Junior? Cool. Yeah, he good. Hitting him on, making sure he burp or whatever. And yesterday, he decided to gift Junior to the world. Now he done put Junior in the car seat and came live. Now let me just say why this is so great. Because at the same time he decided to give us Junior, Blue Fox was over there trying to get some shine. But what Funky said was, yeah, you know, regardless of anything, I'm still gonna give Junior, because one thing I know, the people may not understand me, but they gonna always sing Junior. So here we are, and Junior was born last night. Now, last night, they say he had almost 15,000 people in the chat. That's what they said. I was only in there for a little while. I had to come back. It was a lot of things going on around here, saying acting crazy, girl. I don't know what's going on. So I had to leave and come back. But I came back and watched the replay. Now, outside of Funky downing a fifth, and I don't know if it's a fifth because I don't know how to measure it, but downing Jameson to the throat. Do you know the type of throat you have to have? Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, Kathy. Yes, ma'am. What do you mean? Yes, ma'am. 15. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So You know how hard your throat gotta be to take that bottle of Jameson and go and swallow. Do you understand the type of swallowing that has to happen from here to here when you take that bottle and do like that and you don't even budge? I'm talking about, and then the swallowing happen. Do you understand the type of throat you have to have? This not even the stomach. This is just the throat. So after he hit the Jameson, I said, oh, Lord, I hope he don't crash out. Come on now, Funky, we on the road. You working for all of us now. We are all juniors. We need this to work, Funky. Put the Jameson down, my nigga. I know you put the wig back on. I don't know if you picked that wig up out the closet you threw away about 3-4 years ago when you said Funky was retired, like Medea, and you brought back Q, girl. I don't know. What I'm saying is put the bottle down, nigga. We all juniors. Please, we don't want to be rolling around on the passenger side on the floor. We ready to get up in the car seat. Please, Funky, don't fuck this up. Please. Funky, if you're on here, you're probably not. If y'all know Funky, tap in. Tell Funky when he come on tonight, leave the Jameson. Please, Lord. Because one day he going to crash out and it's going to be bad. We need Junior in the car seat. We don't need Junior back on the floor. Get Junior in the car seat. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So now he went live. And girl, I got to show y'all. I ain't going to lie. I got to show y'all. It was a time. It was a time. It was a time. It was a time. Yes, it was. First of all, I don't know where he went found the wig from. I think it's the wig he used to wear back in the day because it looked old, raggedy, tied and through. But that's on brand for Funky. You know, no shade, but y'all know Funky don't have the best looks as it pertains to, whatever. So anyways, Funky went on. I see he responded to Flame Monroe. We're going to get on that too. Funky went on his live, and let me show y'all what Funky was around there doing. Hold on, let me see. Let me let the ad play. Hold on. Look, somebody said, he always drinking. That's what Funky. Oh, yeah. Sabrina said, but that's Funky. He always on IG live drinking. But this is what I'm saying. This time right here is important. See, once you get Junior off the car seat, once he get Junior out off the floor, into the car seat, into the back seat, and get home, put Junior in the crib, then get the liquor. Get the Jameson, put it in your mouth, and swallow. But right now, we ain't even left the destination. We ain't even got to the destination yet. I need him to put the liquor here. And then, you know what I'm saying? Wait till we get Junior at the house into the crib, then pick up the Jameson, swallow, and then swallow. You get what I'm saying? We all depending on Funky right now. Right now, we all, whether you like him or not, I don't really too particularly care for him. But right now, we all depending on you, Funky. Take your little swig before the live. Just not fat. Please, Lord Jesus. Not fat. Gee, Lord, Funky, please. Funky. Please. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all hit the like button. Thank you, Miss Parker. Y'all hit the like button. Girl, I know you lying. Kissy said Funky about to go out about like smiling. No, that's why we're not going to let him do it. He go live at 8, so I got to get this in now. So look, Funky, hey, Fly Girls Manifesting. Funky ends up going live, and it was a time, y'all. It was a time. It was a time. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Well, no, I have, but it still was a time. Maybe because I hadn't seen it in a while. He been cute for a long time. But after I seen what I seen, I said, Funky, go lay down, Funky. Get off alive and go lay down. Look at Funky, girl. Hold on. Let me make him bigger. I don't know what part I stopped on, but I feel like I stopped somewhere where I need to go back. Look at the ad. Look at hating. Get off of here, sir. All right, look.
As far as this situation with Diamond is concerned.
Oh, girl, we don't care. Fast forward. We don't care about Diamond. Diamond is
too bad because I don't know if she had a medical situation. Erica, I hope like hell.
I think it's right after this.
Cool whatsoever.
Oh, girl, damn.
But you know what? We're going to get a whole lot of mileage out of that in Mama D because you know Mama D going to be all in the damn business. And I'm curious to know which one of them that Mama D is really riding for. Now, let's move on to Jonathan Majors and Megan. Hold on, let me drink. Girl, fuck this shit. Girl, the fire marshal left, so.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Jesus be a new throat. Did you see how have any of y'all ever drank Jameson? Has anybody in the chat ever drank Jameson? Girl, did you see the way he just hold on, girl. Funky, I'm gonna need you to get it together, fat.
We can drink a little bit at the bottom, bitch. The Usher boy got the people sitting down. Nevertheless, no.
See, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna nevertheless and go on by that. Did you guys see what he just did? Now I know, get you a little swig. Ain't nobody tripping on that. But we are on a mission. We got to get Junior to the house and in the crib, Funky. We not gonna get into the crib if you drinking and driving. Does it make sense? Does it make sense that Funky is drinking and driving right now? And Junior ain't even made it to the house yet. Funky, please. Funky, go lay down. If you feel like you got to drink like that, just go lay down, babe. Just go lay down because this, Funky. Let's run that back one more time. One more time. It was the way he swallowed it, though. You know, when TD asked us if we've ever been in a time of swallowing, I didn't know he meant like this. Check it out.
It's really riding for. Now let's move on to Jonathan Majors and Megan. Hold on, let me drink. Girl, fuck this shit. Girl, the fire marshal left, so.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Funky. You gonna crash the car before we get Junior in the house, Funky. Come on now, Funky. We rooting for you, fat. We rooting for you. Come on now, Funky. You got to be stronger than this. Y'all, have y'all ever had a shot or a sip of Jameson? If you know what Jameson tastes like, you know Funky got a real ironclad throat. If you know what Jameson feels like. But moving on, we're going to move past that. I just want Funky to go lay down, fat. If you feel like you got to do all that, just go lay down.
Stir it up. And the premise of the line, hard time understanding what is Jonathan's major daughters. But Marjorie,
we don't care about that.
The first lady, you should just told y'all she was pregnant.
Oh, yeah. This is the part I want to
3,000 people, please. Okay, girl, John getting on us, child. Listen. Now, y'all gonna be mad about me about this one, and I started not to bring this up because y'all hoes tried to motherfucking cancel me about this shit, but I don't give a motherfucking damn. All y'all bitches owe me a motherfucking apology because I told y'all hoes that little girl was pregnant.
Pause.
I told y'all she was pregnant.
Pause. Cap. Kibbity cap. Nobody was mad that Funky Dineva said the girl pregnant. Get Funky up here, please. I just want to put this out here because a lot of people would say, y'all owe Funky an apology. She did came out and said she was pregnant. Wasn't nobody mad about Funky saying she was pregnant. We were upset because they asked him a question about the pregnancy, and Funky took this time to drag the sister who ain't had nothing to do with it. And not only did he drag, it came from a really bad place. Was on the front line saying, get him up out of here. Was. And unapologetically. Unapologetically. I don't want to go to the apology. Let me go get what he said about Chloe. It was just so unwarranted. They say, Funky, what do you think about Haley being pregnant? And he went straight to what's her name? Check it out. He went straight to Chloe.
And without that makeup, she ain't cute. She should have never showed up on that camera with that fat ass face without no makeup. She ain't cute.
When your face is on backwards, you probably want to be very, very careful with calling somebody.
We'll come back to you. Stand by. Hold on. We ain't on you yet. Hold on, fat. We want to hear Funky words. Because see what Funky not about to do. See, I know a lot of people like to start at the middle and not at the beginning. See, I'm a beginning type of bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I want to clarify this. Thank you so much, Terry Brown Sugar Melanin for your super chat. Thank you so much. Now, don't get me wrong. Regardless if you agree with Funky or if you like him or not, Funky is a damn good content creator and one of the GOATs and one of the original content creators in this space for Black people. I have to give him that. I can't never take that away from Funky. But we not what we not about to do is let him get skate off with this like as if we was mad because he said that that girl was pregnant. Nobody never cared about that, Funky. We never cared. Let me see where that dog goes. I have the clip on my phone. Okay, here we go. Check him out. Why everybody got a twitch?
A man that was like this is having this much chat for Chloe Bailey
about
what a woman does with her life. But those that don't know, yes.
Even in America, get off of here. I didn't ask you for all of this. I just need Funky. I found it on my other, what you call them? Let me do this. Because when I just searched him, it came right up. But I was like, no, Funky. What we not about to do is let you live off of that. Well, no, sir. You went off on the girl, and the girl ain't had nothing to do with nothing. That's why we went off on you. That girl ain't had nothing to do with nothing. Now, after we do this, we gonna get into Funky. We don't want to get into his feet, but we're gonna get into Funky. And what's going on over there by the Fox Soul people. Let me see. I don't care about the apology. Okay. I think we've seen it, but we'll just go with that.
And without that makeup, she ain't cute. She should have never showed up on that camera with that fat ass face without no makeup. She ain't cute.
When your face is on backwards, although I may have an opinion of someone.
Let me say this. Like I said, all he did was go in on Chloe when the question was about Haley, and it was unwarranted. And speaking of unwarranted, not unwarranted, but speaking of a response, tell me why after Michelle A.T. Alien scene Funky, she had something to say. Now listen, you know they have a deep-rooted issue back in the day, and she came out and went in on Funky. Check it out.
Honestly, he looks child, he's yellow eyes, jaundice, gut sticking out. He's skinny as a toothpick with a pregnant belly. It looked like his liver about to explode. All he does is drink and talk about drinking and eating. That's all he does. Is that all your life is about? Alcoholic beverages and cocaine? What I think he gonna do next, the same thing he was doing before on YouTube. Well, aren't we all on YouTube? Aren't I here? How can anybody read anybody who's on YouTube? Y'all don't remember they was reading me? All she do is sit on YouTube and talk about us. All she do is sit on YouTube and talk about us. And all they did was sit on damn Zoom and talk about everybody else. The hypocrisy of it all, okay? The hypocrisy. Now, let's not forget. And colorist Claudia had a vendetta against Nene Leakes, which is why.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. The only part that really stuck out to me was when she said cocaine. When she whispered the last part of the and say cane, I said, oh my God. You know, Michelle been on his neck. Now, I did hear that she was getting his checks down at the Fox Soul people garnished. I don't know how true that is. That ain't none of my business. That's between them two. But what I will say is I wasn't a YouTuber. I was a YouTubian when all that was happening. And I am pro Michelle in that situation. He was wrong, period. Moving on. Yes, ma'am. J Girl says she got beef with Q and it's up and it's stuck. As it should be. As it should be. Now, he done went down to the thing and he started going in on the people. Let me go get some of the stuff he was saying. See, he came on there saying that he wasn't down there to drag nobody. He said that's not him. That's not the type of nigga he is. But then he turns around and went to dragging. Now I believe, or I'm almost 90% sure he was talking about Flame Monroe, and I like Flame Monroe, but I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm almost sure he was talking about Flame Monroe because they've had their thing back and forth. I was over on Conscious TV. Shout out to Conscious TV. And Conscious TV talked about it, and he's more following into all of this, right? So he was talking about how all this stuff started, how how Funky and Flame had beef whiles ago. Y'all remember? Y'all probably wasn't on my channel when I went in over there on with the whole trans women versus the women, and the whole clash happened with Just Not So Hilarious, but I had to take her side because when you're right, you're right. Even if I don't like you, when you're right, you're right. So I had to take her side. It was a time. It was a time. Do you hear me? Anyways, Funky took to social media on his platform yesterday through, in between sips and sniffles, and decided to say what he had to say. Let me see if this is one of them. Hold on.
Criminals that have mental illness.
No, I don't care about that. Let's go back to the YouTube. Hold on. So Funky goes on. Hold on.
And Chloe got on the thing. Now, I ain't gonna say nothing bad about Chloe because girl, Beyonce internet had done almost fucked up my credit. But all I'm gonna say is I was not. Okay, listen. And on some true tea. In retrospect, I am woman enough to recognize and agree that I was dead ass wrong for going in on Chloe's physical appearance. I was wrong. And whether y'all choose to believe me or not, it really did not come from an evil place. It's just sometimes you get in the comedic zone, you start going in on people, and you go in too hard. And I went in too hard because I was frustrated with the fact that you lying to us, and I don't like when people play on my intelligence. You try to talk to us like we dumb and like we're doing something wrong, and we clearly see that she's pregnant. That was the part that I did not like, and it upset me. So because it upset me, I went in too hard, and I apologize for that. But I got a question for y'all.
Now, I want to call Cap again. I'm not a comedian, I'm sorry, but I want to pat myself on the shoulder and say sometimes I'm a funny bitch. You know what I'm saying? Let me just say this part. If somebody, as a comedian, even as a roaster, if you are on a situation or on a subject and they ask you about a person and said person is the issue or the person that you're roasting, that's it. I get that. But you took something that had nothing to do with Chloe. Yes, she got online and said no Haley slander will be tolerated, as she should. That's her sister. Anybody would rep for their sibling like that. They should. So I just feel like it's Cap that he would get on here and say, oh, as a comic, you get in your zone and maybe it just was taken. No. We're not going to let you skate, Dora. Not today, Satan. You did what you did. You apologize. I'm here for it. I'm not Haley, so I can't say if you should or shouldn't. You apologize. We can move forward, but don't get up here and holler. Oh, as a comic and as a funny person, I'm a funny bitch too. And if I'm asked about you, me dragging your friend ain't got nothing to do with what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Moving on. So he went on to do that, and I want to show y'all this part too. This when he went to dragging the people, girl, the foxhole people. Hold on, it's a ad. Get your coin phone.
DNA on there, EMT. Hold on, bam. Hold on, bam. There we go. Pin this message. Bam, it's pinned. There it is. QUENTIN. Pin. Run me my coins.
Oh no, not that part.
For what it was, and I had to let that hoe know I got her number and don't play.
Back it up.
And as far as Dr. Jackie being an elitist, no, she's not an elitist. She's accomplished. She's a woman of a certain stature. She's classy based, and she don't want to hang with any old body. She don't want to be around any old body, and that is her right. That's anybody's right. She don't want to hang around certain type of people. Certain type of girls are not her cup of tea, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. And it doesn't mean that drama and shit that you got going through, I'm better than the way you live your life, and I don't want no parts of that. And
before we move on, this is why men shouldn't speak on women's issues, but let's move on because Funky, you losing.
Doesn't mean that one person is better than the other. It just means I'm for what it was, and I had to let that hoe know I got her number. Told y'all I was going in on anybody, and I know that's what some of y'all tuned in for. That's not my tea. I don't get down like that. I like love, peace, and happiness. I just saw the bullshit that a bitch pulled for what it was, and I had to let that hoe know I got her number, and don't play with me in my motherfucking face, smiling and kikiing while you conniving and doing some shady ass shit in the background. It's a lot of shady shit going on in the background that's been going on in the background since day one, and I've stayed quiet about it, and I'm going to remain to stay quiet about it because I don't indulge in mess, and I don't like being in beef with drama people. But bitches is not going to play in my face in 2024. In my life, I've always been taught to be the bigger person, and I'm going to be very honest with y'all. I don't care what the Bible's saying. I don't care what your mama and all of them say. Being the bigger person has never served me. There are people who I have shown grace to, who I should have punched in the fucking face. And literally, in 2024, that's the energy that I'm on. I'm not being the bigger person anymore. I'm not turning the other cheek anymore.
Let me say this. He's talking to, if I had to guess, he's speaking about Flame Monroe and Claudia Jordan. Claudia Jordan did an interview with Conscious TV. Y'all go over there and sub. She did an interview with Conscious TV where she was basically speaking highly of Q and of the platform and nothing negative. And the next thing you know, because according to what I was hearing, Funky had said Flame Monroe would never see the likes of Fox Soul over his dead body. That's what they said. Funky said. Now, I was over here saying, Funky, I see a post, yet Flame is over there on Fox Soul, as she should be. Because Flame is a comic, Flame is funny, and Flame is very knowledgeable about a lot of things as far as that, this, that, and the third. However, I think that when he's speaking the way that he's speaking about a lot of bitches being my face, and then they back behind my back conniving, I believe he felt like, Claudia, bitch, you know me and that hoe don't fuck with each other. And then you're going to turn around and hire her, even if it's for a week, you're going to turn around and hire her after me and this bitch had beef. That's what I believe it was. And that's why he like, fuck it, no holds barred, it's all up. But my thing is, again, we are neglecting Junior. Funky, you worry about the wrong shit. We not worried about what's happening over there at Blue Fox. Blue Fox gonna be Blue Fox. That's it. It is what it is. We need you to get your focus off of Blue Fox. I mean, if you gonna shade them. Go live every night at 8 o'clock when they go live. Take all their people out the chat. I'm here for it. But I need you to laser focus on Junior. Don't worry about Blue Fox. Blue Fox gonna be Blue Fox. That's what Blue Fox do. I need you to laser focus. Now do your shade now. Put Junior on around the time Blue Fox and his old lady go on. Bring Junior up. All the people gonna say, well, we ain't worry about Blue Fox and Stewie. We rather see Junior. You see what I'm saying? So do that, but you putting too much emphasis on what's happening over there at Blue Fox Mansion. Carry your ass to the house and get Junior in the car seat. Do you get it what I'm saying? Fly by Kai. Who I'm saying, she said Junior who? I'm using that as a euphemism, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I'm using it as an example as Funky's baby, meaning his platform is a baby, and I'm using Junior, Krishan's baby's name, as the platform. Does that make sense? So I need him to get Junior in the car seat and into the house. You worry about the wrong shit. We don't give a good goddamn what's happening over there with Blue Fox. Get Junior to the house. You see what I'm saying? This is big. This benefits us all, Funky. We're counting on you. I mean, my life won't change either way, but I feel like this is, this is good for the people. Anyway, where else was I going? Oh, so yeah, Funky did that or whatever the case, and Flame had came out, and Flame said she's not gonna say nothing right now. And I feel like Flame gonna wait till she finish her week up so she can cash her check down at the Foxhole. And I say, as you should, Flame. But y'all know Flame mouth is crazy. Flame will listen. Flame don't play. Flame don't play. Girl, who said Carlissa Jordan? Girl, y'all is crazy. Somebody said not Carlissa Jordan. Girl, y'all calling Claudia Carlissa? Girl, this is a lot. But all I want to say to Funky is, and I'm gonna get him off of here, Funky. I feel like you got Junior in the car seat. That's the platform. And you got Junior in the car seat, and you got him in the car. We just need you to get on to the house and get him in the bed so that we can move forward, because we want Junior safe. Right now, Junior not safe yet. You picked him up off the floor, but he still might bob around the car like a bobblehead. You never know. That nigga might be around in the back seat like this. You know what I'm saying? Did you strap the car seat in, Funky? Funky, is the car seat strapped in while you running red lights? Is Junior back there like this? Because I feel like Junior back there in the back seat like this. Junior, Funky, put the seatbelt on. Please strap him in. Lord Jesus, that's all I ask. Strap Junior in and then get him home. Woo-de, woo-de, woo. And then we good. But we don't need Junior in the back seat. You see what I'm saying? We don't need that. We need Junior home safe and sound. Okay? Now, that's said on that. Now, I wanted to show you guys this before we get into what's his name, and then I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to show y'all this, and this will be talked about on Educational Friday as well. Pull up Friday at 5 p.m. It ain't what you think. It ain't school. Educational Friday be litty. Now, Drewski. Do y'all know about Drewski? The comedian boy, the fat boy? He used to be in the Fat Boys. They say he funny and all of that, but then I seen him at the all-white party with Diddy and them, and I said, oh, he funny. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who I'm talking about? How you spell that fat? No, there you go. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Who was at the all-white party with Diddy and them in the Clearman? And I said, oh, yeah, he funny. He funny. You get it? That's what I had said. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Drewski, girl, he funny. He funny. So anyway, Drewski did a skit about the Q dogs, the old Qs. And the people went crazy on this here internet, on Katt Williams internet. You guys take a look at the a little bit of the skit. I don't know, is it copyrighted? Or JM, if you never heard of them, you about to hear of them right now. Stand by, Fefe. We about to get them up here. Because I got to say what I got to say.
My birthday.
Let's back it up. This is Drewski.
What the hell?
I don't know about that music. That's him acting like a Q. That's how them old niggas be. Know about them. That's how them old ass niggas be. Got great grandchildren and they still around there with their earpiece and hollering, hoo.
79. Let me get a.
Yeah, you know I playing 82.
Mm-hmm. This the old niggas. Yes, this is the old nigga. Look. Still, look. Yup, that's them. He was right. He was spot on this. But look. So he did this over at his platform, and the people, hold on, let me see.
FMU. Yeah, FMU. I'll talk to you now. We'll chat. All right.
Man, I'll tell you, go out of here, you make a left down.
Hello.
Then it's going to go off to the right there.
Hey,
you're going to see a sign say, tell you another,
yeah, but I'm still here.
I bet another short way. I ain't go off.
I don't want to keep playing it in case it's copywritten, you guys. But listen, after he did this skit, it was some, I say the D9 people are gangs. I do say what I said. And some of the gang members spoke out. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with my let's get this over here. If you guys are unfamiliar with my Black Boule content, I did a live on the Black Boule. It is on the Voodoo Doll TV's The Dollhouse page. Please go check it out. If you understand the Black Boule along with the D9, if it ain't you, if it don't apply, let it fly. It's a lot of people who stand, but I'm AKA Ski or whatever y'all be saying, when Scamala had y'all down there and y'all chucks and pearls. Remember that? I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is there was some people, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Angel Eyes, for becoming a new member. Thank you so much. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is something deeper. So since the gang, to me, this is just how I look at it. In my opinion, this is how I look at it. You got the tough kids, they join the street gangs, and then you got the nerd kids who join the Qs and all of that. The other gangs, the pretty gangs. What you hollering at? What's going on? Somebody at the door? Do I need to get the blicky? Do I need to get the blicky? Just let me know if I need to get the blicky. Let me know. Now you cry. You need to growl over here so I can see. Do I need the blicky? Moving on. Anyways, they either join the street gang because they don't care, or they join the school gang. And to me, the school gangs is the D9s. Anyways, he was responded to by this dude. Let's see what he had to say. Look, remember, I called him a gang. Watch this dude's response. Watch. So just so y'all won't think I'm just being mean, watch this dude response.
Your name is, hey boy, look here, man. We won't play like that. Oh no, I'm a real cute dog, bro. I don't play like that. All that throwing up the hooks and barking and making jokes for the IG, getting your likes. So, hey, my dog, you got enough followers. You got enough friends. You got enough commercials, my dog. But we don't play like that. I don't know who you been hanging with. I don't know who you been talking to. I mean, I don't know if you got a new cute dog friend that just crossed yesterday or something, and he don't know what the hell going on because, they really ain't pledging no more and shit. So I'm going to tell you, boy, I pledged, sir. I pledged in 2005, my dog. I played in 2005, down there 20 years ago. Boy, I was online for about a year and a half. Boy, $10. Mighty Upsilon Silver, Folk Valley State. Yeah, real HBCU. Yeah, $10. That's me. Yeah, I did this in real life. 12 brands on me.
Pause. Skirt. Flag on the play. You get what I'm saying? Did y'all hear what he said? See, unless you know what he's talking about, you don't understand how ignorant and crazy this Negro sound. He said, I'm a real dog. See, y'all don't be, oh yeah. Ever since the podcast, you get it. Come on now. And it wasn't just that part. He said, I was on the yard a year and a half. Nigga, did you get kept back? Do they get kept back on the yard? Somebody tap in that's one of the D9s. If you a D9 or a Q, tap in. Can you get kept back on the yard? A year and a half, 12 brands. Do you understand what he just said? Bam, bam. Are you Q? Oh, are you one of the D9? I really need one of y'all to really make this make sense. If y'all understand the D9 in pledging and all of that, y'all understand that 12 brands and being on the yard for a year and a half is ludicrous. No move, bitch, get out the way. You see what I'm saying? This nigga was on the yard for a year and a half and he has 12 brands. Yeah, you remember on the movies when they say you gotta take they when they get the slaves, they burn the iron, and in order to make sure they know your property, and then the slave go, ah! Yeah, he got 12 of them. He did that 12 times. Yep. He did that 12 times. 12 times. And that ain't no game. Tiara, what part, girl? Let me explain it to you. What part? He been on the yard for a year and a half. That means he was crossing over for a year and a half. And he got branded with a hot iron, the ones they use for the cows, and go, shh. He got 12. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 11, 12. 12, girl. Did y'all watch Sesame Street, girl? What the man used to be saying on Sesame Street? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, girl. 12 times somebody lit that. It's almost like, let me plug your iron up, but I'm going to plug it up to the furnace. and put that motherfucker in the furnace and then take the iron and go 12 times on you. 12? Come on now. Nor free thinker said it differs per yard, per chapter. I said close the book and the schoolyard. On schoolyard. You mean to tell me I got to get branded at all? And then on that, you saying that I might have to get branded 12 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hell no, nigga. I don't like what is gamma phi gamma, whatever they is. I don't like them that much. Are you crazy? 12? Now I see why Blueface be saying on schoolyard. Because he was on the yard. This dude right here was on the yard for 1.5 years. So now I understand why Blueface say when he really mean that shit, he be saying on schoolyard. That's why everybody in my chat be dropping the SYs when I be saying what I say. Because I get it now. My bad. Let me move on. My bad. Sorry. Let me get him back up here. You know, he might have been in the 504 program. See, that's what I think it was. He was in the 504 program for the Qs. Q dogs, tap in. Is there a 504 program for the D9? If you D9 tap in, please put a 1 in the chat if there's a 504 program on the D9. Please, I need to know. Because if so, I know a few people that would like to join. They want to know where to sign up so that they can go get their stripes or whatever the case. Anyway, moving on. Let's see what else he had to say because he's threatening the guy. He threatening him. Hold on. And then we're going to get into Katt Williams.
For a reason. You hear me? I don't play like that, boy. All your LOLs and you laughing my ass off and the ga. I'm a comedian too. I tell jokes too. I'm gonna see you a bit, boy. I'm gonna see you. And I'm gonna stand on business. That same business you keep on talking about in all your videos and all this, standing on business. We finna see how much business your fat ass standing on when I see you. We got to go to the grass, my boy. We got to, boy. That's on me and the shield. You hear me? I don't play like that. We don't play like that. I'm a comedian, like I told you. I got jokes too. Why did Juicer cross the road? Because his fat ass was running from me. That's why you crossed the road. Now we finna see how many LOLs you get on this one, friend. Yeah. It's time to stand on business, Q's. Yeah, y'all get too nice. You out here with your Adidas pants on. You knew Q's wearing Adidas pants. You're dancing, line dancing. You ain't even hopping no more. You better get some dog in you. I don't know who pledging y'all. I don't know what you're doing, man. But look here, we pledge around these parts. All that signing your papers, getting online because your dad at you. Oh, that got to stop, Q. Y'all too nice. You got to bring them camouflage pants back. Let these folks know that we means business. They taking the frat for a joke. And we ain't no joke. Oh, no. We barking around here. Hey!
Kill somebody because you let a grown man
get in trouble, y'all. Hold on, let me get off here. Get off here, ma'am. Ma'am, we didn't ask you. You not a cute. I want to know, am I gonna get in trouble for going Matter of fact, get Saint up here. Let Saint get up here and bark. Is Saint gonna get in trouble for being a dog? Why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? And where do we draw the line, Q's? Where do I know it's schoolyard? Where do I know it's on SY so I could draw the line right there? I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Listen, y'all can't make this shit up. Cause listen, I just want to put this in. I'm gonna make a video about this. And we're gonna talk about this down here at the Educational Friday is gonna talk about it. We already covered the boule. Gonna talk about this too. But let me just say this part. See, I don't understand why the D9 folk, whenever people say they're a gang, they go, a gang? Do you understand that I had to cross the burning sands? A gang? Gang? Do you know the rituals and the burning sands? I could never be a gang. We're not a gang. How dare you? And then as soon as Boosie put on the sweater, he got out the mall. Y'all want to go around there and stand in front of the boy and do, girl, go lay down, D9. Go lay down. D9, go lay down, please, information. Thank you. Y'all is full of crap. They is gangs. They said if you wear purple, green, what's the other one? Pink and green, red and white. They say they come and knock on your door and pop you upside the head. They say, high and better say it's for networking. D9, go lay down. It was a joke that don't nobody worry about the cues. Don't nobody even be at conclave but y'all. Girl, go lay down. And I done been to a few conclaves. Ain't nobody at the clave but y'all. Come on now, cues. Go lay down. Go lay down, Q. Y'all is sitting around here saying, don't call y'all no gang, but as soon as somebody put the colors on, now we ready to ride at dawn. Go lay down, Q dogs. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Go lay down, Qs, please. Queen of the Virgo said, Voodoo, you can bark if you a dagger. That Q let daggers in. I'm just saying, I have a man, Queenie, the Virgo. I have a man, girl, please. I could never. I have a man. Please, girl. Anyways, shout out to the Qs, to the AKAs, the Deltas, the Celtas, the Celtics, the Betas, the Vedas, and the Zetas. Shout out to all of the D9 people. We here for it. Listen. When Charleston White called the Hebrew Israelites Qs and Q dogs in dresses, I fucking spit. Do you hear me? He said, you talking about the Q dogs that be on the corner? Y'all know how I feel about the Qs. Now, I'm not the Qs, about the Hebrew Israelites. Don't get me started. Please, not today, Satan. Not today. Don't get me started. I ain't got that much time. Last time I went on the Hebrew Israelites, don't get me started. Please, Lord Jesus, don't get me started. Not on them niggas. I get to call the 911 when I see them niggas. Please. Hey, Cynthia, how you doing? Thank you, Bam Bam, for becoming a new member. Thank you so much. How you say your name? Aminata says, what is burning sands? Look over to your neighbor and say, neighbor, what is a burning sand? Call me back and let me see what they see. Girl, it's a secret. They can't tell you. But it's not a secret society, though. It's not a secret society, but they be having secrets. Meet me down here on Friday at 5 o'clock where we could discuss it a little further. Moving forward, yes, let's move on. We're not dealing with the Hebrew Israelites because I called the cops on them. Do call 911 when they get to hollering that we all whores and going to hell. I said, well, I'll see you in jail before you meet me in hell. And I called 911. I don't care about the Q dogs. Whole nother story. Moving on. Now let's get to Katt Williams. So look. Willie D from the Ghetto Boys. Y'all know about the Ghetto Boys? Are y'all familiar with the Ghetto Boys? See, I'm from New Orleans, so we like Texas music. Like, we hear all their music and they hear all our music. So I know about the Ghetto Boys. He ends up doing an interview with Katt Williams. Now, Katt is on fire. Katt has had the internet buzzing since what day that interview came out? On the second or the third? Girl, whatever day that interview came out, it's at 38 million views so far. That interview did not play. It did not play. So Katt Williams goes on Willie D Live. He has a huge platform. And he had Katt Williams on. And today they did is this another one? Is this another one? I may be the content of this. Who said that? Wait, no. I see what he's doing here though. So look, so he did an interview with Katt Williams. Like I said, Katt is on fire. Katt got the girls in their panties in a bunch. Katt got the girls over here mad and swinging and fighting. We still haven't heard much from Steve Harvey. Girl, I got to call you back. Girl, I'm on live. I'm gonna call you right back. All right. Look, so Katt went on Willie D. He was over there around there by Willie. and he was talking about what was going on. And to be honest, I have to be honest, you guys. I feel like some of the questions were repetitive. Questions were repetitive. However, we did get a little more information out of Katt. So I'm here for that. So Katt, what I found to be what it was is Katt grew up a Jehovah's Witness like me. No wonder he was acting like that. That's how I used to be. No, I used to be like that. I ain't gonna lie. But I understand his way of thinking because he grew up a Jehovah's Witness like me. He actually left his mama and daddy house because they said, as for me and my house, we gonna serve Jehovah. And Katt said, I'm out of here. Did do that. I saw that, Nandy. I saw that. Oh, no, I ain't no witness. I said my mama made us go to the Kingdom Hall. I ain't never said that. Who said that? Who said that? Girl, I ain't no witness, girl, please. No, ma'am. Ruby, I'm so glad you said that. Hey, boo, how you doing? Y'all go subscribe to my sister channel. She says, that's how I know he read 3,000 books for true. Listen, if you a witness, you're reading. I don't care what. If you are a JW, you read all the time. And even if you're not just reading that, if you have a thing into reading, you definitely read more than what you read, what the average person read. All you do as a JW is read. That's all you do. They actually read. That's one thing I'll give them over any other group in Christianity. They read that damn Bible like crazy. Do you hear me? And they don't just read it. They read it to understand it. See, when y'all go down to the regular church, the pastor get up there and say, I know life gonna get hard. And then the organ player goes, ah! And then people go, ah! And he say, I know life gets rough. And then the organ, ah! And then he said, but God. And they go, boom, but God, boom, but God, boom. God is going to see you through. And then all everybody, and then they say, God said, what? God said, huh? God said, and they go, what? And they say, God said, take the light of the ride and write it up and make sure everybody can see with the light because Jesus is the light and the light is the way. And everybody go, ah! Then they say, all right, open your pocketbook and get in the line and give me your money. That's what they be doing. But at the Jehovah's Witness church, it'd be different. At the Kingdom Hall, see, I didn't realize they didn't have no windows. So my friend told me, my friend said, when we was younger, when we was in school, she said, y'all go to that church that don't have no windows. And I said, what you mean don't have no windows? And bitch, when I went back to the Kingdom Hall Wednesday night for Theocratic Ministry School, bitch, and I looked at the building, and it wasn't a window in sight, bitch. It wasn't a window in sight. That fucked me up. I said, we went to the church with no windows, and I had no clue. Why don't they have windows? Do they not want people to be able to look in? Girl, this is big. This is big. This is big. I didn't realize it until my friend said, y'all go to that church that don't have no windows. I didn't realize it. I didn't realize it. Girl. Rita said she ain't noticed it until I said, I'm telling you, girl. I'm telling you. My friend said, y'all go to that church that don't have no windows. I said, what? Girl, we pulled up a Theocratic Ministry School, and I looked around the building, and it wasn't a window in sight. Girl, if we needed to crash a window to get out for a fire exit, we'd all been in there. Rest in peace, girl. Please. Anyway, thank you, Steph, for becoming a member. So look. Now. So he went around there to Willie D, and he was telling Willie D, he said, Willie. He said, Willie. He said, yeah. He said, you know, I was a Jehovah's Witness. I grew up, you know, as one of them people. And he said, hold on, I'm going to get to the point. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Hold on, y'all. I have to say this. I feel like to give Willie D his props, he did ask more in-depth questions than Shannon Sharp, but y'all know good old boy Shannon Sharp. Shannon's a good old boy. He's a good old boy. Shannon is over there, good old boy. You know, he went from one contract to the next. The nigga couldn't even figure out making his own doggone podcast. He still worked for the people, you know. But you know, Shannon didn't really expect much out of it, you know. But Willie D did ask more in-depth questions. He asked follow-up questions like, yo, you said that you was making money at 10, like, nigga, how you made money? What you was doing? So shout out to him for that. I feel like he asked a lot of the same questions. I wish there were other questions, but this is just me with my lame ass critique. I'm not an interviewer. I ain't never interviewed nobody. So I don't know, you know, but this is just me as a consumer looking, you know. Yes, Lipstick. She says, I appreciate Willie D for the in-depth questions and no alcohol. You get it? You get it? Thank you. Nicole Hart, thank you for your super chat. Tori Hart is going on tour with Katt. That's what I heard. And they said Katt stole all her jokes. Yes, they said it. Thank you so much, Nicole. They said Prince and Michael Jackson were Jehovah's Witnesses. Now, Michael grew up in the Kingdom Hall. But Prince became a Jehovah's Witness later on down the line. But see, Michael grew up in the Kingdom Hall, but once the money started rolling in and that nigga hollered, Thriller night, he said, the hell with the Kingdom Hall. He got up out of there, as he should, you know what I'm saying? But Prince became, as an adult, a Kingdom Hall, you know, a Jehovah's Witness. But look, so he went over there to Willie D, and Willie D did ask some very in-depth questions, as he should. I was here for it. I thought that it was great that he did that. But Willie D also got some new information out of him. Hold on. Let me see. You know what else, too? I really wish that the interview was longer. Does that make sense? I felt like it was short. I felt like it should have been longer. Hold on. I'm trying to get to the part. I'm gonna get this off of here. Hold on. I'm on the wrong one. He broke it down in snippets. I see what he did there. Okay, Willie, as you should. Go ahead on, Willie. But that's not why I'm here. Let me see. Scroll down. All right, here you go. All right, let's look. I want to get to the part where he starts speaking about stuff that we didn't know. Oh, no. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm trying to find the part about leaving. Oh, here we go. This is where Katt and I literally coexisted and coincided. Spiritual Journey became a member. Hold on, I missed that. And I'm going to set it up for the dollhouse too. Thank you, Spiritual Journey, for becoming a member. Thank you so much. Y'all, we're going to do some member content, girl, easy, fast. We got to get y'all up here because we got to do some real talking. See, I can't say what I really want to say on here. I got to, play nice. But see, when that member chat get the popping, girl, please. Do you hear me? Girl, we gonna be joking bad. Do you hear me? Look, let me show y'all this. I identify with Katt so much because Katt grew up with as a Jehovah's Witness. And just like myself, Katt realized that everybody's serving the same God, just in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Check out what Katt had to say right here. Hold on.
I'm not allowed to bow down. I'm like that as a child. So my parents didn't do anything wrong. They just wanted me to live a life that I wasn't going to live. They wanted me to be this.
He's talking about how his parents said, when my mom and them used to say, as for me and my house, we gonna serve Jehovah. My brother ran away about 4 times. That nigga kept running away. See, my mama wasn't like Katt mama. Katt mama said, if he gone, he gone. Not my mama. See, when my brother ran away, she went found that nigga. And my brother hated it every time. She said, as for me and my house, we gonna serve Jehovah. And my brother said, well, I'm out. That nigga ran, my mama went and got him. You know what I'm saying? It was a time. I'm telling you, being a JW was a time. Do you hear me? But he's talking about why he left his parents' house, because they wanted him to live his life like a JW. And he said, I'm not doing that. And that's why I say it's so familiar to me. Check it out.
And I was not free to live a double life. I can't be that and be what I'm trying to be.
What was that they wanted you to be?
A part of their religion. They were very devout in religion.
Christian.
Yes, a branch of Christianity, yes.
At one point, did you become a Muslim?
At one point, I became several religions, because that's the only way you can really find out what's going on in a religion.
And you know what's crazy? He says that when you become a Jehovah's Witness and you realize, listen, I'm telling y'all what's real. Thank you, ST Ferguson, for becoming a member. Thank you so much. Now listen, Donna, that's who we waiting on. That's who we waiting on. Eddie Griffin, girl, that's who we waiting on. Eddie Griffin, please. Now he be spending some real shit. That's who we waiting on. But listen, when you realize, thank you, Kawana Dunlap, for the super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my mama. When you realize that Jehovah's Witness really is a cultivation of all of these religions, girl, it's all the same. I don't care if you Catholic, Baptist, Muslim, I don't care. 9 denominations, 7-day Adventist, 5-day Adventist, 3 days and a half. I don't care. What I'm telling you is, it's all the same. It's all the same. Hey, Sandy Shake Snyder, my baby. How you doing? It's all the same. And so when he said he went out and realized that, hey, basically we all serving the same God, just in a different way, it makes sense. It makes sense. Let him finish.
Religion is not something that you can just study the books about it and now you know about them. I had to be a member of the Fruit of Islam in order to know. Minister Farrakhan calls me his son. I was not regular even in that endeavor, just because whoever the true God is, I don't play about him. And I understand that regardless of what you choose to call him, it's the same entity. And once you study all of the religions, you find out that nobody's really disagreeing with anybody. The Jews don't believe this whole set of things that Christians don't, and Muslims either.
You know what's funny? He said that. I remember when I was younger, I had got popped in my mouth because I asked my mom, I said, "Mom, we Jehovah's Witness, how we know we doing it right?" And she said, "What you mean?" I said, "What if we all go to die, get to heaven, and God said we was doing it wrong? We should have been something else. What we gonna do?" I got popped in my goddamn mouth. Listen, Lindas, Larry's, Lakeisha's, Lenore's, and Leonard's. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Everybody doing the same thing, just in a different way. And I so identified with what he was saying because it made sense. And not to mention, my own mama, after being out of the JWs, went into other religions. That's how it works. That's how it is, you know, and it's ridiculous, but it is what it is. And the fact that religion had us so divided is crazy. Thank you, that girl. Now she says, Katt too smart in the way he articulate. I love it. Yes. That's why when people say they don't believe he read all those books, I'm like, this man vernacular and like his everything is just like, it's different. It's next level. I don't understand how you don't understand that. Thank you, Shelly, for the super chat. Hey, dog, I'm just getting here. I missed everything. Oh, don't worry about it, Momo. You can rewind. You can rewind, Fat. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Did I say thank you, Fun Size, for the membership? I might have missed you, Fat. Thank you, Fun Size, Mika, for the membership. Let me make sure I go through because I be missing people. Bam Bam Swag, thank you. I think I got you. Terry Brown, I think I got you, but I'm going to say thank you anyway. Thank you to everybody. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you for the super chat. I'm just bossy. Thank you so much for the membership. Thank you, Dang Fern, for the Dang Ferg. I'm sorry for the super sticker. Let me make sure. I'm just making sure I got everybody. I think that's everybody. All right. So I wanted to show y'all another part, but you guys have to understand this is very important because we get caught up in certain religions, and what we don't realize is we're all doing the same thing, just in a different way. We all serving the same God. We're all serving the same God. Like, who's to say that you doing it wrong and I'm doing it right, or vice versa? Does that make sense? I'm not into religion. I'm a spiritual person. I have my own relationship with the Most High. I don't go sit in nobody's church. I don't let nobody tell me how I should have a relationship with him. However, I feel like a lot of people get caught up in the religious aspect of it, and it causes a divide, which is what the powers that be wanted it to do. That's why there's so many religions. Mind you, Charles Taze Russell of the Jehovah's Witness owned slaves and was a whole slave master, allegedly round there touching on the churn, girl, bye, and didn't even let the black people in the kingdom hall with the white folk, girl, bye. But that was supposed to be the kingdom. Okay, Charles, what happened? Moving on.
Why are people so afraid of Farrakhan?
Well, if you had the ability to control the black people on this planet, there isn't anything that you couldn't take.
Listen, y'all. This is deep to me. This is the most important part of this entire interview. This gonna go over a lot of people's head. Willie D asked him, why do you think so many people, or why do you think the powers that be are afraid of, and we're gonna get into this more on Educational Friday. They said, why do you think that the powers that be are so afraid of Farrakhan? He said, because Farrakhan yields a power. But check out what he's saying.
Dismantle, destroy, or interrupt. If you could mobilize black people. And so part of the ops agenda, a part of their modus operandi, is to find out which one of you niggas is a potential leader.
You get that? Let me give you an example of what he just said. He said part of the modus operandi in the powers that be is to find out which one of you niggas is the leader. What does he mean? When Fred Hampton reared, what happened? When Malcolm X reared, what happened? Hell, I'll give you a new one. When Martin Luther King reared, what happened? When Angela Davis reared, she didn't have the same fate as the other ones, but what happened? Think about what he's saying. Think about what he's saying. He's telling you everything you need to know without telling you everything you need to know. So the reason he's saying that they fear someone like Minister Farrakhan, not because he's like no second coming of God, but because he has the power that he yields, and they understand his power. See, we don't understand it. You get it? Why you think Kai Cenat got arrested down in New York? In New York, when he was out there giving out game cards, and them churn was down there ready to tear the whole city down. Ask yourself why. See, the regular person gonna say, "Oh, he incited a riot." That's what the regular person gonna see. But a person who's able to see beyond the surface is gonna say, "That little nigga got some power." How Ply said, "That little pussy got some power." That little nigga got some power. You get it? That's why he went to jail. But y'all not ready for that conversation. Thank you, Uptown Girl, for the membership. I appreciate you. Thank you, Cold Cup, for the membership. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you, Rachel Miles, for the membership. Thank you. I so appreciate you. Thank you, Sandy Shakespeare, for the super chat. Truly, I have family in the truth. I just love how you break everything down and educate us. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'm just trying to get it to where we can digest it. You know how like you gotta, we just gotta, I just want us to be able to ingest and digest. Now let's move on. He's saying that the reason that they on him like that is because of the power he yields. You may not realize it. I may not realize it. It's a lot of people saying, I ain't no Muslim. I ain't worried about no damn Farrakhan. Da, 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 da. You missed the point. It's not about your religion. It's not about none of that. All it is about is what you can do. Let's get back into it.
And if you are, then we begin a work of progress on your life, which will make people get off of that. It's a part of it, as much as in any defense, you trying to figure out which way this dude is likely to go so I can rip that ball. It's the same.
Yeah. Farrakhan is a polarizing individual. A lot of people really, I do believe, don't really understand him. I think that there are people who gets the message. This is what frightens them, is because they know, as you alluded to, they know what he's capable of doing. You know, uniting Black people and guiding and leading Black people in the right way.
There's not been a successful one of those yet.
At all. At all. When a young, what's this child's name? Lord have mercy. Y'all help me out. He was one of the Black Panthers, got popped. They did a movie about him. Oh, Lord. I hate when I draw blanks. Oh, my God. What's this baby's name? He was a child. What's the baby name, y'all? What's the baby name? Not Malcolm. Malcolm was one, too. Malcolm was Fred Hampton. Thank you, Bridge May Be Icy. Thank you. I draw blanks so bad. I hate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bridge May Be Icy. When a young Fred Hampton said, see, a lot of y'all don't know a lot of reasons or a lot of information as to why the free lunch or the free breakfast program was started. There was multiple reasons, but one of the reasons why it was started was because Fred Hampton said there's a study done on Black children that by the time they get to high school, they are testing positive for lead poisoning more than any other child. So Fred Hampton said, well, shit. If they're testing positive, what is the thing that unifies them to test positive for this lead poison? Maybe it's the food. So you know what Fred Hampton said? As people, we're going to get together and we're going to feed our own kids. They don't need to eat at school. Free breakfast, free lunch program. You get it? Now, a lot of people looked at it as him just, helping out the community. But remember, the school always provided free breakfast and free lunch. He didn't have that to do. But he did that because he said, pause, hold on, 1 + 1 = 2. So let's just make the 1 and 1 = 2. You see what I'm saying? So he did that inside of the free breakfast program. Now, a lot of y'all think it's just breakfast. No, who cares? It's not that big of a deal. You lost. He was one of those people who could have catapulted himself into the stratosphere. That's why they got rid of him. When Malcolm X wanted this, not Malcolm, when Martin Luther King was fine with holding hands, singing the old Negro spiritual, free at last, the folks was taking tabs, but they wasn't really tripping. When Malcolm said we coming up to Congress and we coming up to get our check for our economic rights, the people said, when Malcolm was off his NOI stuff, when he was out of the nation and he decided to form his own nation and found that, hey, I got just as much of a following as the rest of these Negroes. And the people realized that the Blacks was divided, but because Malcolm had a celebrity, he could probably galvanize a whole group of people. What happened? Oh, y'all hear? No, I think I need to play this. I don't think y'all really hear what I'm saying. Y'all not hearing what I'm saying. I just need this really quick. No, 1 second, really quick.
Wake up!
Please wake up.
You get it? Are we there? Do we have our thinking caps on? So when Katt Williams said they don't allow them to get to that, because before they allow that, they'll intervene and make sure it doesn't happen. That's what he means. You get it? You get it? Thank you, THC Books, for being a member. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Y'all have really showed me love tonight. Thank you so much. Yes, Hampton's Finest, Jesus. She said, this is why we must read. Yes, please. Dante, and they ain't got nothing to do with Sean Paul. But you get what I'm saying? Moving on. Let's get back into what Katt was saying, because Katt is spent. Listen, this part of the interview, in my opinion, went over a whole bunch of people's head. But I'm gonna go ahead on and highlight it on my channel so we can get up off of here. It ain't gonna be too long. Check them out, dude.
So just like if you're a rapper, any rapper can get hit. Yeah, we don't have we can go through 300 years of history and look for all the black people that fit the description you just said. They never make it.
Yeah, which is why I believe that they should stop trying to make it. I really do believe that, it's each one reach one, teach one, but the leadership is in yourself. Like all of
Willie. First of all, I have a hard time, trusting a nigga named Willie. I don't know. I feel like all of the niggas on the corner that drank Four Locos named Willie. But that's not why I'm talking about this. Willie, for you to get your bald head ass up here and holler, I think that we need to stop looking for a leader. And we need to be a leader within ourselves. Because we don't need no leaders. What do you mean? That's the problem. We looking for a leader. Willie, what you think you doing on your platform, Willie? Willie, what do you think you doing on your platform, Willie, when you get up here and say what you got to say? Willie, come on now, you got to be strong, Willie. Now, you can't talk out both sides of your neck, Fat. You got to pick one side and talk out of that one. You can't talk out both sides of your neck. Willie, you got to go lay down, Willie. Willie, go lay down. That type of mentality, not the thinking. Well, the thinking falls under the mentality. But that mentality is a problem. And again, this is nothing personal about Willie. It's just that when this man tells you something like this and your rebuttal is, maybe we should stop trying to be leaders, you're not helping. You're not helping. That's all I'm saying.
of us are capable. Well, not all of us, but many of us are capable of being a leader. Like instead of sitting around just waiting on one person to be that leader, how about?
Well said. Well said. But in real time, being the leader of yourself gets you nothing.
Right.
The people demand to be led regardless. There's not 13 shepherds and all these sheep. Why? Because it's unnecessary. Just one. Just one that has the connection with the sheep, which allows the sheep who has a brain about that small to be able to just focus on eating grass and not worry about falling off a cliff. We have the desire as humans to be led. We want to be led into battle. We want to be led into the football game. This is all because this is how we are wired. The cheerleaders and the pomp and circumstance, that goes back to the times of first humanity, because we do need that.
Yeah.
Let me say this. Y'all may not know this. Some of y'all who's new on my channel, I have a degree. I have 2 degrees, but one of my degrees is in psychology and research. That don't mean I'm a psychologist. I'm not. But I do understand the study of people, which is sociology. Did minor in that as well. Let me get what I'm saying. As nature, people look forward to, they look for a leader. There's the only reason religion exists in 2024 is because people were lost. They needed something to say, okay, we need to follow this. That's why you have religion to this day. People naturally are drawn to a leader. They cannot make their own decisions. That's why they have leaders. Why do you think the government of the United States, hear me out, why do you think the government of the United States or the so-called founding fathers of this here indigenous land that we was already on, whole nother story, OCO, my people, neither here nor there. Listen, why do you think they came over here and created a government? Because they knew if they allowed the people to just go however they want, they knew that it wasn't going to work. So what did they do? What they said was, oh, okay, yeah, we need to create a government leadership. A government is leadership. We need to create a government or a leadership so that we can basically make sure that these people have something to follow. Who is NKE? So you witchcraft repent. Girl, yeah. Mm-hmm. What else? What else you got, Fat? Don't worry about that. Listen, whatever you think, whatever they said is what it is. Child, please. We talking about something real for the black people. Is you nigga? If you ain't nigga, you gotta get up out of here. Is you part of the milk of magnesia community? NKE, tap in. If you milk of magnesia, I'm getting you up out of here for good. What's going on? This ain't even your conversation. Moving on. I'm not giving him no or that person. No. Listen, I'm talking to my people. I'm talking to the nigga nation. Listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, shit, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, what I'm saying is, black people in general look toward having a leader. That is normal. It is nature. It is what it is. That is why government, religion, school, everything has a leader. You have a manager at your job, correct? Not because they need to keep the peace or keep the things going on. That's one aspect of it. They are there because people need to be led. The problem is, ask yourselves, and this is just everybody in here, ask yourselves, why is it that every time a leader or a so-called potential leader is reared up amongst the black people in America, why does the government literally create bureaus, I ain't gonna say which one, to literally make sure that these leaders never make it? Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Linda, for being a member. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you, my love. Let me let him finish. This is the part. I only want to share this part. Y'all can go watch the whole interview. But this is the part right here. Let me let him finish.
Well, you're talking about a myriad of leaders. You're not just talking about a single individual.
Right.
And I see a lot of people just be sitting back waiting on a messiah. They're waiting on that one person.
But they are too, though.
Who's that?
The other side is far more diligent about looking for that messiah than we are, because they know where to look. You probably wonder, why do white people pay so much attention to black people if they don't like them? You would think if you didn't like something, why would you be paying attention to it? I don't pay attention to things I don't like.
What's the answer?
The answer is the liar knows what lie he told.
Pause.
You see what I'm saying? So even
Pause. Hear me out. He asks, Katt Williams said, if they don't want to be around us, ask yourself, why is it that they pay so much attention to us? You don't give a damn. You don't like us. Why do you care? A lot of people ask that. I used to ask that. I used to ask it. Why do y'all care? Y'all don't want to let us go do our own thing. Y'all want us around. Like, what is the big deal? Because they know what we don't. They know exactly. They know the truth. We don't. See, we're still in search for the truth. And because of that, we will always be under the thumb of certain people. Now, because of that, us being under the thumb of certain people, we tend to depend on them, because other than that, we don't know who we are. They tell us we Negro. No, we go from being Indian to Negro to African and African American and then Black American. They tell us. They tell us, and we depend on them to tell us who and what we are. And I'm not turning this into Educational Friday, but I'm just saying. So when they ask, why don't they just, like, what's the problem? You don't want to be around us, just move around, let us be. It's deeper than that. They know who we are. We don't. Check it out, though. This is the part that really got me. Check it out.
Even if I made it deceitful and I made you think that the answer is over here, but the answer is really over here, I'm still going to be looking over here. me the one that tricked, because I know this is the right answer. Black people have lost their identity, but our oppressors have not lost our identity. That's just why they chopped those noses off of the Pharaoh and the Sphinx in Egypt in the first place, is because without this nose, we can tell you this is whoever it is. But with that nigga nose, it can only be niggas. Why would somebody vandalize the whole face and only vandalize one part? Nobody wanted to knock an eye off or take an ear off or no chins missing. No, just the nose. Because it's a brand. It's a brand. All right, go ahead.
You have a
before I let Willie speak, because Willie, I think this is above Willie's pay grade. I believe, shout out to Willie D, but I believe this is above Willie's pay grade. I don't think Willie truly understand what was going on. Thank you, Mistress Monica, for the super chat. I was born and raised JW. I grew up and ran for my freedom. All religions are man-made. The Bible was written by men that was inspired by God. Heavy on the quotations, but yes, thank you, Mistress Monica. Thank you so much. I totally 100% agree with you. Let me say this. Let me put it in layman terms. Thank you so much, Adia MT, for the new membership. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you. Listen to what he said. He said of all of these statues and all of these of all of these things that show you who we are or show you who the people of that time are, what do? Take off the nose. Why? Why not take off the eye? Why not take off the ears? Why not take off the chin? You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of things you could take off. Thank you, Caramelly Mel, one of my minds. Thank you for the super chat. Voodoo, I'm home recovering from a surgery, so I'm here in the bushes. Oh, y'all put purple hearts in the chat for my mind, Caramelly Mel. Thank you. Listen, I'm glad you're okay. Please hit me up later. Whenever you get a chance, take all the times you need. I love you. Thank you so much for all that you do. You always here. I love you. Thank you so much. So take the time you need, child. Shout out to Caramelly Mel. That's my mind, y'all. That's my mind. That's my girl. That's my boo. My boo be really here. She really be here. You know, she gonna be all right. She gonna get back. She gonna pop back out as she should. She gonna pop back out. She gonna pull over and pop out as she should. But listen to what I'm saying. Thank you again for the super chat. You didn't have to super chat that. I wish you would have sent it to me on the back chat. But thank you so much. Listen. They choose to only take this part off. Think about all the greatest artifacts. Ain't no color on it, so they take this part off. Then they colonize, gentrify, move in. You know, they're doing the same thing down in Chicago, and New York is doing it. Y'all might not see it right now, but that's exactly what they're doing. And then they're gonna say they already had a picture with Kamala in all the other people saying that they the people of color, wasn't a nigga in sight. Y'all not ready for that conversation. Catch me on Educational Friday. Listen to what I'm saying. There's a reason they cut this part off, because they have to keep the lie. See, they know that they told you over here. 23andMe. What's the other one they be using? 23andMe. Whatever it is y'all be taking to figure out where you from when y'all spit in the bottle and they come back and say, hey girl, y'all from way over here. Then everybody be like, Nigerian. And then you wonder when the Nigerians see your ass, they be like, bitch, please. You know what I'm saying? But they know that they told you were here, but they know that you were actually here. Does that make sense? So then when they do that, you around here saying, well, wait a minute. This doesn't make sense. You said I was here, but they keep you looking over here because they know that you actually over here. Katt literally said the same thing. They keep you looking over here because they looking over here. Why is this important? And again, I'm not trying to get too much into it because that's an Educational Friday topic. Listen to what I'm saying to you guys. They know more about us than we know about us. Them people been studying us since the beginning of time. Unfortunately, they have distracted us so much to a point where we don't know who the hell we are. We depend on them. We depend on them to tell us we are this when we really is this. Does that make sense? Take that information and do what you please. But this is what I'm saying. When he's telling Willie this, it goes clean, smooth over that head because Willie ain't there, which most of us aren't there because I wasn't there 3 years ago. So I get it. But what I'm saying is, if you're not there, just think, just open, just thinking. Just instead of just automatically assuming everything you know is true, try to open your brain and your ears to an opportunity and to an option that maybe, just maybe, something else could be going on. Let me finish this out so we can get up out of here.
An uncanny way of thinking outside of the box, and you are very good at breaking things down like you just did. You understand consequences and repercussions very well.
Okay.
So my question to you is, why are you such a habitual line stepper? Why do you cross that line so often when you know what the repercussions and consequences are going to be? And they're not going to be favorable to you. For example,
right.
I saw where you and Suge got arrested, right? You and Suge got arrested?
I ain't even gonna go into that. It's after 8. Let me say this, and we'll deal with it again, like I said on Friday. Let me say this. First of all, thank you to every single person that became a member. First, thank you to every single person that became a member. Thank you. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody that pulled up. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody who sent the super chat. Shout out to everybody who sent the Cash App. Let me see if I got any on here. Even if you didn't send some tonight, I know y'all send them every night. Let me see. Thank you, Ruby, for the super chat. For the Cash App. Thank you so much. Thank you, the legendary kind. Thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate you. And thank you, Ginger Naps, for the Cash App. Thank you so much on Schoolyard. Danielle with the 3 grandkids on Schoolyard. Let me say this because I don't want to hold y'all up. It's a lot going on. It's a lot y'all could be doing. We're going to deal with it more on Friday for Educational Friday. Meet me right here Friday at 5 o'clock. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff that y'all need to hear about. Let me just say this. They know. We don't. And because we don't, they are the people who tell us what and who and how and when. And because of that, we will forever be a lost people. We're the only people on the face of this earth who name changes every 25 to 30 years. Please hit the like button so we can get up out of here. We're the only people on the face of this earth, not the city, bitch, not the continent, whole, the world, the earth. We the only people on the face of this earth who name change every 25 to 30 years. Ask yourself why. You get it? But that's another story for another day. Let me just say this. You guys, thank y'all for pulling up. I don't want to hold y'all up too long because I could be up all night. I got a lot going on. I'm going to let Saint out. Saint around here barking like a Q. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Qs. Don't come drag me. I'm just saying. You know, I'm just telling you what they said. But shout out to y'all. Y'all know how we roll. We Joe's in. We Joe's out. All y'all need to know is I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Y'all didn't have this to do this. And I love y'all and see y'all later. Bye. Bye, y'all.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I want? Blaze up. Come on, Blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah, 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we love. For your boy. Hustle for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.